last we left off. After having completed a nice long rest under the stars, once interrupted by an ambush, Doran tentatively rejoined the group with a wide gap for social distancing, among other things. Bess led the charge, following the tracks of the mage that had gotten away the night before during the ambush. Following the tracks for over an hour, they eventually headed north, then very slowly turned until they headed south, the direction the party was initially going. At one point, the tracks vanished, but Alistair's phantom hound indicated to him something wasn't right. So Bess, responded by casting True Sight once more, revealing the tracks and making Doran very uncomfortable. But revealing the tracks were simply hidden via illusory magic. Following the covered tracks, the party found themselves at Falkirk, a small trading post, village north of Preece. Deciding to investigate, given the tracks led here, the party went to work doing what they do. Doran immediately made friends with a local baker who turned out to also deal out assignments to mercenaries and other underground individuals. Whilst he was doing this, the rest of the party visited a tinkering shop and thoroughly confused the very skittish and, frankly, rude gnome that ran the place. Six placed a tentative order for a mechanical spider that could climb rope whilst pulling a person, and Alistair eventually questioned the gnome about the mage the party was after. After the gnome, Tinker, gave a suspiciously quick answer, a quick no, Alistair warned him telepathically that he'd be back and was expecting the truth when he returned. The party reconvened and paid the baker a visit together, after Doran had explained what he had done in the absence of the party.
Nothing good.
What's new?
But the party, this is my favorite part, the party paid the baker a visit together under the guise of being the royal court of Direwood, which was actually not a guise, but somehow they managed to make it seem like it was.
I hate all of you for ruining my fun.
We are so fucking talented.
Over delicious pastries, mind you, they made a deal with the baker, Barrelin, to cater an event once Direwood was back in business. But in the meantime, questioned him about the party that had attacked them the night before. He had no answers for them, but he did say he would get back to them about some hired help to deal with the rats of Direwood and aid in rebuilding. After which, Bess and Six paid a visit to a strange-looking tent labeled Try Your Hand, while Alistair and Dorn went back to talk to Tinker at Tinker & Sons. Dorn disguised himself as Malrin, not Marilyn, and demanded entry, which was granted, and Alistair slipped in invisibly. Tinker spilled the beans on being involved in the ambush. Upon doing so, Alistair appeared, and suddenly they had the gnome surrounded and scared out of his tiny little mind. Intimidating him into answers, they learned supposedly the queen was behind the bounties on the party's heads. The two convinced Tinker that he was in no danger anymore and that they weren't who he thought they were, and left him in peace to join Six and Bess.
He also is going to send a letter to the family of the dead guy, and I'm going to have a correspondence with the dead guy who I killed's wife and child.
I
need to
have a note for that when that will happen.
Pick up my medical supplies.
Only positive things, guys!
Meanwhile, Six and Bess had entered the tent to discover a very different interior, quickly making the connection that this was indeed the fortune teller, so to speak, from the Precian caravan. After some remarks, they learned for 10 gold, they could put their hand in this bag of holding, quickly nicknamed the creepy sack, and they could take out any item they chose. And they tried a few times, pulling out strange, sometimes grotesque, and sometimes interesting objects, including but not limited to a jar of jumping teeth. When Alistair and Doran joined them in the tent, only loosely telling them that they'd learned some things from Tinker, the whole party spent quite some time in the tent conversing with, mocking, questioning, and insulting the strange, decrepit man that occupied it. He seemed largely unfazed by them, only giving cryptic and sometimes mildly witty responses. The entire party reached into the bag far more times than they probably should have, but in total, they received a wide variety of items of vastly varying values, including a gem-encrusted but broken spyglass, a large leather bag, a cheese sandwich that gives you temp health, a large leather bag containing a dead raccoon, and a statuette that everyone saw as Bess in a mildly sassy pose, but Bess saw as her rat self. After Bess cast Detect Magic and found only a few of the items, including her very finely crafted tarot cards, were arcane in nature, the party decided it was time to take all their newfound belongings and head back to the baker and retrieve the freshly baked, famous rhubarb and strawberry pie Doran had purchased for them. And this is where we'll pick up as you guys gather your prizes and head over to the baker. So what is the plan?
First, I'm going to open the door. And then I'm going to hold it open so other people can get in. And then I will walk in and shut the door behind me. Those are my first few plans.
Okay. So you guys all enter the baker,
Good job
the
walking
cakesmith.
into a building.
Well done. I just didn't know if there was any correspondence to be had before you entered, but yeah, sure, you're in.
Wait, where are we going back?
Well, we have a pie waiting for us. At the cake
Okay.
smith. Did you forget that? You made a very clever comment, and this is as we're inside. You made a very clever comment about, a pie at a cake smith? And he said, we get that a lot. I just like the name.
I recall.
Right. So as you guys file in to gather your pie, last you entered, there was immediately all sorts of smells of spices and berries and baked goods. This time, the smell of your order is fresh and wafting throughout the interior of this building, and you can smell the strawberry rhubarb pie as, hearing you guys enter, Barrelin rounds the corner around to his front little counter, carrying in a sort of, in what looks like a thin wooden box of some sort, or some sort of carrying mechanism, a steaming pie, which he brings out and looks to you all. So, did you want some now, or?
I would hold on, can I make a note?
Go ahead.
I would like to focus on that scent and add it to my bag of tricks that I can use with prestidigitation to replicate this scent exactly.
You can replicate the scent of a delicious, freshly baked rhubarb and strawberry pie.
Okay, I'm adding a note.
You can do this.
Because I'm going to try to do that cartoon thing that makes someone like little
I
smoke.
was just gonna do that. The little
That is-
scent wafts into your
Yep.
nostrils as you levitate towards the pie.
Now that is in my game plan to get to work. So I want to very specifically, this amazing pie, I want to be able to replicate the scent perfectly. I will sit there and smell for 10 minutes if necessary.
Okay, you don't have to smell for 10 minutes. You can do this, but he is holding.
Jordan, what are you doing?
He is holding the pie for you.
I would love some.
Right then, he lifts up a little flap on top, and this smell just explodes into all of your noses, and it is incredible. And he brings it over
It's
to
not
the
only
little
thing I
table with the
explode in my nose.
gross. He brings it over to the little round table, sets it down, and sets down some utensils with which to eat it or cut it. And he says, "Please enjoy."
I will
Thank
start
you.
cutting everyone equal pieces, except for Bess, who I'll cut a little bit smaller. Just enough that you can notice I'm cutting it smaller, but not enough that it's actually an insult.
Why is everyone taking my food today?
Beth, would you like to swap? I'm not quite as hungry as.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
Thank you.
Okay.
But as he's like
I
laying
know
them out,
Doran hates me. It's fine.
there's just like I'm smiling. Here you go. Here you go. Here's your pie, Bess. Here you go.
Sure.
Bone apple teeth as I cut
God.
into
Okay.
my.
Jason and I were doing
Pie.
a thing. Okay, you cut it. As you all start to eat, I need everybody but 6 to make it. No, I'm just kidding. It's delicious.
Oh.
I was gonna say this guy
Ooh.
owes me gold if I die.
No, it's fucking awesome. It is a
I,
pie.
This is fucking awesome.
I would kill a man for this pie. I look at 6.
I would find a man just to kill
Why?
him for another piece of this pie, and I mean that in the most literal sense.
Does Marilyn say anything?
Probably an awkward. Oh, royalty.
He's not kidding because I point at Richard.
Right.
He would literally kill a man for this pie, and that's a compliment. He
Is,
normally doesn't kill people unless it's gold involved.
is that Dick's role in your group?
I like to sing.
Sing us a song then. Let's hear it.
You're the piano man.
You know, for a song called Piano Man, the guy with the harmonica won't shut the fuck up.
I love that meme.
I pull out the harmonica and start playing it.
The guy with the harmonica won't shut up. Over a little harmonica serenade, you guys enjoy some delicious pie. Welcome to D&D.
I say, well, I have to admit, the pies made this room a sweeter place.
Oh my fucking god.
So, you were saying that the men you were talking about, that you said the most expensive we're thinking is maybe 1 or 2 gold a day per person for the people who are going to kill rats and help build the city.
Most likely, on average. I can have a more solid answer for you when you contact me, however, in a week.
Yeah, I'm just mapping out in my head, and you said rough estimate 12 men. I'm not going to call you Mango Cool. You can fuck off.
Roughly, if you want men who will do both killing and building, probably at least a dozen if they're available.
12 men, about a gold each. Let's estimate 2 or 3. So 120 gold for 10 days. 6 for 5 days. Okay.
Thanks for the pie. I'm headed next door.
6, we have some business to discuss. Not with no
My
offense.
apologies.
I point to Marilyn. Privately, if you could give us some space.
Certainly. Enjoy. And he steps into the back.
The commander is going to owe me a lot of gold by the end of this. Because I'm willing to front the bill, as I've gathered, the Direwood money is a little bit low. So I can
Well,
front the
Yeah,
bill.
we can submit an expense report.
Beth says, knowing exactly what that is. Second, so as I kind of lower my voice, I'm actually going to use all 3 charges of prestidigitation to make noise kind of surrounding us.
What kind of noise?
Other people talking,
Farts.
talking, like us talking, like our voices overlapping. So it sounds like I'm whispering to us while we're also talking.
So it just sounds like a small room full of all of you whispering to each other.
Yep.
It's kind of terrifying. Okay.
I get over. So, Mango Cool.
yes.
You get 1. I'm never doing that again for you. But Bess, we found out the person who supposedly put the HIT out on us. That's supposed to hit. Is the queen herself. Themself? Yes.
I'm not
I had my
surprised.
suspicions.
After that whole shindig with Peter Parker, whatever the fuck his name was.
That's
The
right.
Pettifer.
Pettifer, thank you.
Pettifer.
Peter Parker is a cool name. They should make that into something here. I'm not surprised.
Correct. Also, if anyone asked, none of us were at the ambush, and we're dead. The people at the ambush are dead.
None of us are dead.
No, the Tinkerer knew. The Tinkerer was the middleman for this job. I pretended to be Maldrin. He talked to me because he knew who I was. And I convinced him that he's safe, which I will hold up my end of the bargain on that one. And that you guys are mercenaries I'm hiring to kill the mage who left me for dead.
Okay, I think we can stick to that story.
Oh, so I sent a letter to the dead man's wife, and he will be sending me a letter in Direwood. So I can
Why
have
would
a
you do that?
Because I don't want her to know he's dead.
Wouldn't it just be easier to say that he died in a traveling mishap?
Would it be easier? Yes. Would it be sad, and I don't like sad? Yes.
But it's really sad that you're pretending to be this poor widow's husband.
But she doesn't know I'm pretending to be her husband.
Okay, when she finds out, she will be far more devastated. I can guarantee you that.
The last time I did something like this, it only ended terribly after a few months. maybe with more help and having someone else help write the letters, with more of a feminine touch, then
We're not helping you.
We could just send her these, I say, pulling out the jar of ashes.
You know what? I think I will write her a letter, actually.
that would be a terrible idea. I have a plan.
I'll write her a letter explaining everything that happened.
Trust
Dear
me.
ma'am, your
I-
husband tried to murder us, and we were forced to end his life.
the man who is pretending to be your husband is the one who killed him personally. What a terrible way to do this. Let's
We don't
not.
have to tell the whole truth.
So how is your lie better than my lie?
Your husband was trying to fix the wheel on a traveler's wagon, and it fell on his neck, and he died. So
Where's his
sorry
body?
for your loss.
The response is, "Where's his body? I'd like a proper burial." And you say, "In the middle of the wilderness. We just left it there for bears."
Say we had to bury it right then and there so the bears wouldn't eat us. Since we were stranded in the woods with a wagon.
Oh
It
fuck,
needed
he's
to
dead.
be
Quick,
fixed.
start digging.
I think your lie is going to get us in way more trouble than mine because I have a game
really
plan.
doubt that.
I have a game plan.
Are we done here?
My game plan.
His face this whole time is just like watching them like, what?
Here's my game plan.
I thought
We
you were mad
can
at me. Are you
Use
talking to me now?
this to our advantage by saying, as I keep these letters up, saying, "I believe someone's out to kill me," and then when the letters stop, she'll know he's dead. And by saying a person, let's say the queen's out to kill me, she might hire someone to kill the queen, and then we don't have to worry about it.
And then someone else will die. I like it. Basically, Doran, your plan involves a chain of people all dying because you won't tell her that your husband's dead.
Oh wait, I thought we were gonna fight with the queen anyway because she tried to kill us.
Come on, Mango Cool, let's bounce.
Fuck you.
Okay, pause. 6. Explain to me, and as Doran, how do you tell us that you want to be called Mango Cool?
Oh, I mean, it was more of a passing thought. I was drinking this, and it says Mango Loco, and
I want to know why 6 would be called that. Tell Doran what you would say to get me to call you Mango Cool.
He's not gonna try. It was just yeah. That was sorry.
I'd love for you to come up with a story on why 6 would want.
I'll see what I can do.
It's like the baker comes
sorry,
out and is
Holden.
like, and Six is looking to purchase one snack for the road. Baker comes out and he's laying out all his options. He's like, oh, we have mango flavor if you'd like. And Six goes, mango's cool. Wait a second.
So, our current game plan is stay in the city for a little bit, get your mechanical spiders. The Tinker might be afraid to talk to us, but nothing a little persuasion wouldn't fix. Head to Priest. For whatever reason that we're going to Priest. Head back to Direwood. Hopefully not get killed on the way if the Queen figures out we're still alive and keeps sending more people after us. If more people keep coming after us, we're just like, come on, we're going to get a pretty high body count by the end of this. Go confront the Queen. Hopefully not have to kill her. If we do have to kill her, add that to the tallies. And then save Direwood and then the world.
Nice.
My.
So I have a good understanding of our game plan.
I mean, it sounds appropriate.
You've planned it out a bit in advance.
Let's take one step at a time, maybe.
Yeah.
What step are we on?
1.
What is that step?
I was
first
going
one.
next door to Tinker and Sons.
I don't know how much she'd want to talk to you, but okay, let's.
That was
Alistair, I don't think you can join us
That's fun.
because he is going to relate you to who I was, pretending to be who I am. What if I just left you guys and just went and was her husband for the rest of my life? Is that an option on the table?
It's not. No.
It is, but I suggest you don't take it because that would be fucked.
In any case, The doorbell jingles as I leave.
I follow.
Okay.
Did we
Uh,
get the
I
whole
can do-
cake pie?
I would have eaten at least my fourth.
You cut it into fourths. That's a lot of pie.
Well, I would have cut it in enough pieces that we could all have equal shares.
But we're not gonna bring it with for the road.
I would have eaten my pieces and left it for someone else to deal with. As I paid for it.
I would have eaten my pieces and taken the rest if nobody else was going to.
I would have also left 2 silver on the table as a tip.
That's a nice tip.
And stopped the voices.
Thanks.
Except for one going, yes.
All right, as you guys all exit.
The male
with-
voice having an orgasm in the corner.
Yeah.
No, I want it to be more creepy.
Yeah, as you all exit the cake smith, perhaps with some leftover pie in hand, 2 silver left on the table, echoed by yes, yes, as you all leave. You're heading to Tinker and Sons.
You gonna hit me with
Indeed.
your right hand? Yes. Are you gonna do the or thing? Yes. Yes. Yes.
I don't
Alright.
think Bess would go with to the Tinkers.
Are you just hanging out in the cake smith?
That's fine.
No, what else? Where else is there to go?
Let me. I had
The
the
list.
list. Yeah, I had the list up for you last time. It's actually still back in chat where it should be.
Oh.
Yes. Here. I will put it back in chat for you guys. Oh. I believe that was all of them.
So it seems the hot hammer. All you need.
I'm gonna catch up with you guys later. I'm gonna go to So It Seems and see what the seams are.
Bess, do you mind if I joined you? I'm not sure if Tinker guy would enjoy my presence.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Okay. So, Doran and Six are heading back to Tinker and Sons, and
Yes.
Alistair and Bess now are heading over to So It Seems.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Alistair and Bess, as you guys head over to So It Seems, you enter. There's no bell. But you are immediately surrounded not by clothes, but by just different kinds of fabrics, all sorts of colors, draped over walls and on various displays. And in the back of this is like a one large room. There's no back room or counter or anything. There's a woman sitting on an old rocking chair. She appears to be a human, perhaps in her 60s, 70s, white hair pulled back into a tight bun. And she's sitting there sewing, and she looks up and says, well, welcome. How can I help you?
Oh, we're
So,
just looking around.
So it seems.
Oh God.
I love telling that one.
That's clever, all right.
Right then, and she goes
No,
back to
these
sewing.
are all right.
Do you just sell the fabric bolts?
No, I can make anything you'd like.
Could you make a straitjacket?
A what?
Oh, why?
Why do you think, Blake? Never mind.
Kinky
Very
sex.
well.
Holy fuck.
What do you think? What do you think, Alistair? Do you need any new clothes? Any new disguises?
I wouldn't mind a new hat. Do you have any hats? For
I could
hats?
have one ready very quickly.
What kind of hat? What kind of hat can you make?
What kind of hat do you want?
Let me. Hold on.
Did you know that top hats were once banned on the streets of England because they were afraid they were going to distract people and they were going to like cause accidents?
Wait, what?
Top hats, like the tall ones, they were banned in England for a while because people were afraid that they would cause distractions,
That
cause accidents.
seems a little over the top.
Like a
Let me-
top hat.
That makes
Google
sense.
Hey!
list of hats.
I'll give you some
Right.
top.
Well, while they're thinking of what they want, Doran and Six, you guys head over
Whoa.
As we're
to Tinker and
walking,
Sons.
I would like to change my appearance to be a very feminine version of Six, like passable as his sister.
Okay. relatively easily done.
I look at 6 and go, meow.
With or
And I
without
keep
tattoos?
Looking good, man.
Ugh. Without.
No
I'm the
tattoos.
good child.
He's the rebellious one. I got it. All
It's a
right.
rebellious one.
You head over, and perhaps not to your surprise, the door is locked.
Oh, brother dearest, I would have loved to buy some tinkering stuff.
I knock.
How many times?
4.5.
What is a half knock?
Yeah.
It's like
what?
it's like the KN part.
Okay.
Before you get to the vowel, yeah.
Okay.
It's like knock knock.
Okay. You do so.
All right. Does anyone answer?
No.
I
Hello,
want a boater hat.
hello,
sorry.
good sir. Are you open? I knock 4 times.
You hear the clicking of the 4 locks being unlocked, and the door creaks open, and the gnome looks up. Oh, hello. Welcome. Please come in.
Hello. I kind of walk in.
All daintily.
Brother, are you coming?
Yes, I come in. Thank you.
Right.
We don't have to RP the whole thing if we don't want. I was going to
We
describe.
I think
Okay.
Blake has
All right.
decided we are.
No problem. All right. Well, I'll cut straight to the point here. I know we talked about a spider. We've
Yes,
done
yes.
we've done some work. I'm wondering about maybe something smaller, more intricate with the clockwork. Perhaps a let's see. What am I trying to describe? A device in which I could place a vial, or a glass jar, and then after a certain amount of time, kind of wind it up. A little I don't know, piston maybe could puncture the glass after a certain amount of time. Would that be something that you could work up?
You want something to hold a vial?
I want something that will break a vial after a certain amount of time.
With wind-up gears? Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Of course.
And for me, actually, you may finish, brother.
Oh, I
Brother,
don't mean to
okay.
interrupt. How much would that cost?
Give me 3 hours, 10 gold.
And for me,
Could you make it 2 in those 3 hours? I'll give you 20 gold.
Done.
I would
Sister?
my bow. He has the ability. Amazing man, he is. Has the ability to animate small objects with magic. And I was wondering, as a gift, I'd like to get him 10 small items that, when he animated, could be used as weapons themselves, like having little blades on them or something. But I want them sturdy enough that they're harder to damage.
Have you considered purchasing 10 daggers?
Those wouldn't be as fun and cute, you know?
Well, what are you looking for?
I'm thinking maybe like butterflies or something that can hover and that he can move around himself.
Lady
Spiders are just so
butterflies.
with blades.
Bladerflies.
Sure.
Later flies. Butterblades.
So essentially, I'm making the shape, and the wings are very sharp.
Oh, that would be phenomenal.
Easily.
How much would that run me?
For 10, 3 gold.
You goose. And I put 3 gold down and slide it to him.
He kind of squints at you,
And I wink.
takes it from you. And when you wink, he kind of and then pockets the 3 gold.
As he looks away to pocket it, I make my bosom much bigger.
Okay. He looks up.
fucking
He
hate you.
looks back up and looks to 6 and starts to hold out his hand and just stares. 20 gold.
6, your sister has a fat ass.
6, your sister is thick as fuck.
Don't I know it?
Ugh.
Ew.
Ugh.
I didn't like.
Everyone disliked that.
Oh,
I mean,
the party will remember that.
that was bad.
All right, we'll be back in 3 hours.
You give him the 20 gold.
I do.
I start to walk away. Then I drop a single copper and bend over to pick it up,
Well,
and then I leave.
hold on.
You were actually
Wait.
catfishing this poor man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jason, are you keeping track of your gold elsewhere?
Yes, I have it on D&D Beyond and on here because my gold pieces were 0.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's why I was looking earlier and asking you, how is Six gonna pay for his boots? Because I saw you only had 81 gold total with the platinum and silver and all, and I just saw 300 gold appear in your inventory, and I was like, hold up, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, no, that was weird because I had 320 last time we logged off, or I must have hit the delete key or something when I was deleting.
Oh, when you're paying 10 gold at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, where?
So I'm down
okay,
down to 3.
I was like, okay, makes sense, because
Alright.
I was expecting you to have more anyway. Okay, so
Sorry.
you guys hand over. I was just really like, what's going on? Okay, good to know.
Six
So you
is
hand
obviously cheating.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. He's a cheater, and I hate him, and he's banned. So 23 gold, and in a few hours, your guys' yes, in a few hours, your guys' orders will be complete.
All right. Back to the the seamstress person.
As I go to leave, I stop and go, "Excuse me, sir. Would you know anyone in the town who could make magical clothing that changes at a will?"
No.
Nice.
I go back to my normal voice. "Oh shit!" and I leave.
You see his eyes grow wide, and then you close the door behind you. You hear, "What?"
She's a peach.
I look at Six, and I step to the side where there's no window, so he can't see me. I turn back to the door and go, "That was fun."
So, Alistair and Bess, what would you like from the
Walk
Silent
that
Seams?
kid and look him dead in the eyes. You might be gay.
Is it gay though?
You're a dude.
I had a vagina at the point.
Hmm.
What would you guys
That
like
be
from the
gay?
So It Seems?
Well,
straw
Alistair was
boater
looking
hat.
for a hat.
What kind of hat?
Straw boater.
A straw boater. Straw boater hat.
It's like a strawberry, but a hat.
It is my favorite hat in Animal Crossing. So
Interesting. Okay.
I can
Um,
do hat tricks with boaters.
You described this hat to her. Would you like it with any colors or just plain straw? And what would you like the band?
let me look up Alistair real quick in my gallery here.
Okay.
I mean, well, she is pushing my keyboard away.
Good girl.
Yeah, we'll
Because-
do it like a dark gray with kind of a light gray, almost white band around it.
Okay. Cool. Like an off-white band around a dark gray.
Yeah.
Okay. The old woman who has not introduced herself because she's very rude.
And you know
Nods
the name
as
for
you
it?
describe this to her. She nods. Okay. And as she's nodding, kind of looking up and thinking, you see several astral hands start to pluck fabrics and straw and other materials from the walls and bring them to her. And as she looks down, and with her 2 hands and several supposedly mage hands aiding her, she begins quickly assembling it. Within 30 seconds, she has the basic shape, and then she begins stitching it together. And as she starts stitching it together and it has the basic shape set, she looks up at you. How is this?
That's fantastic, and your work is superb. How is that a spell? Are you using a spell? How is that?
It was amazing.
Family trick.
Fantastic.
Thank you. And she begins finishing it. Within a couple of minutes, she has it ready. She looks at it and starts inspecting it visually. I'd say
This is going with my other outfit. Let me change into it real quick. I want to see what you think.
oh,
gonna
you
go out
should
and
have
change
showed
and
me
then come
that
back in.
first before I picked the colors.
Yeah, Alistair.
I'm such an idiot. I'm such a big, stupid idiot.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, you head
So
outside.
I will
yeah.
change. I'll change back into regular clothing.
You walk back in. All right, and she disassembles it with her 5 hands, and then grabs the materials and colors to match, reassembles it. This is all within the span of like 5 minutes, and completes the hat, holds it up, visually inspects it. 5 silver.
I'll give her 2 gold.
She takes the 2 gold and begins digging around in her pockets. I don't know that I have.
No. I was the dumb idiot who didn't change first.
I suppose I have a spare hat now. Right. Very well.
Take both hats.
And for you, lovely young woman. Oh, how I miss being your age.
That way, Isaac, someone knocks off your hat, you have another hat underneath.
Bess, you would look absolutely dashing in a scarf.
A scarf? I was thinking of getting a new tunic.
That would
How
work
much,
too.
How much would that cost to get a new tunic?
She starts like elevator eyeing you, like squinting and looking.
Oh, I fold my arms out so she can like see me better.
Is she still just sitting? How sexy do you want it?
Alice chuckles.
Not very. I'd like for it to be more functional. Maybe have a couple pockets.
Pockets. I love putting pockets in. All right, pockets. What color?
Green.
Emerald green.
Peridot.
Done. And the
I
hands
have
begin
to look
floating
up what
around
color
and
Peridot.
grabbing more materials. And she gets to work. She says, "This one will take just a bit longer." And she looks up at you. Looks at your chest. Not that long, okay?
Ouch.
And as you guys are sitting there, kind of probably a little mesmerized by the 5 hands all working so perfectly together, for about 5 minutes, she has pretty much what you were looking for ready. And she kind of holds it up to you. I got the measurements pretty close. I still got it. Your friend has already paid for it. And she hands it to you.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
I'm gonna give her 2 gold anyways.
I mean, you can hold it out, but she won't take it.
I will put it. Is there like a table that she was working near? Or?
There's like a little coffee table next to her.
Coffee table. Okay, yeah, I'll put it on the coffee table next to her.
Very well.
Do you think Six would wear a hat? Maybe a silver sparkly top hat? No.
As
could
this
see him
is
in a
now
bowling
like
hat.
almost 10 minutes later, Six and Doran, were you coming to join these two?
Yeah.
You enter to hear Bess saying, "Do you think Six would wear a hat?"
I don't know, but I think Six would look good in a tutu.
A tutu!
I give Six a thumbs up.
I slowly close the door and back out.
I go, well, I can look like Six and I can wear a tutu.
I don't know how much you'd like that.
I think that tells more to your own kinks and not Six.
You don't know anything about my kinks, and I pat you on the back and walk towards the lady.
No, but I would if you were to wear a tutu mimicking Six.
No, that's just scratching the surface. So, I'm Doran. What's your name?
Esmeralda. Very nice to meet you, Doran.
What did you say?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
And she holds out her hand, still in a sitting position.
I grab it and kiss it. A beautiful name for a beautiful woman.
Oh, you're too much.
I've been told that before.
And she gives you the elevator eyes now. Far, far too much.
I smile. Question for you. That's just off kilter. Out of the blue. Can you make me anything that would change appearance at will?
Well, if you came to my house with me, I could have you changed real quick.
Like this, and I change my hand into a tiefling hand. That quick? And I turn it back.
In my old age, no, not that quick. I make my clothes magically, but they are not magic. I'm sorry.
Just a question. I like to look differently sometimes, and I can't change the clothing on me. So having a set of clothes that would do that for me would be fantastic.
Not here. Perhaps in Priest. I wouldn't be surprised if the magic shop, whatever that old coot is doing these days, he probably has something along those lines.
That's the floating city, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Apparently.
I kind of lean closer and go, kids these days in their floating cities. And I kind of smile at her.
She smiles awkwardly back. Yeah, yes, that's what they appear to do.
That's what they appear to do.
I look at the 2 gold on the coffee table and go, you have expensive clothing.
I don't. Your friends have expensive pockets.
Can you make me pockets that are more expensive than the rest of my clothes?
I have
know
pockets on my
quality when I see
tunic.
it.
You have pockets on your tunic?
Yeah.
Is that the D&D equivalent of this dress has pockets?
That's exactly why the old woman was so fond of her asking for them. Because Holden is so fond of when Clara does that. The whole, and it has pockets, look! It's the cutest thing that could ever happen.
It is such a fun thing to see because it's so rare.
It's so good.
But then the even more fun thing is when they have pockets that like fit big things, like my pockets that
Dude, the real
fit,
test, if the pocket in the dress can hold the phone, oh my god.
like hold on. Remember when I was helping you move, and I started putting things in my pockets, and Clara just looked, what the fuck? I have like a jar of pickles in my pocket, an entire thing of juice in my right pocket, and I had room for other things tucked in with it.
Did you have an ice cube tray in there too?
No, I just had juice. I had Sprite. I think I had like 2 jars of pickles in each of my cargo pants pockets.
Oh, I remember seeing that. Didn't you have like a Snickers and a couple cherries in there too?
I think so.
Anyway,
I don't I kind of step back.
was
and I
Doran wanting anything?
look at
from
my
her?
clothes and I look at her. And I go, "Could you make something that screams, 'Look at me, I'm better than you'?"
You seem the type to do that yourself, but I could come up with something flashy.
I don't want too flashy because I do tend to get my clothes cut up a little bit. Would it make me something more resilient to being damaged?
I do have stronger materials. Is Blake asking for something that'll give him +1 to AC?
No, I'm asking for something that if I got stabbed, it wouldn't be ripped.
Oh. That certainly sounds like something that would add to AC to me.
I'm not trying to get added to AC unless that's the only way possible to get me something that wouldn't rip. But it would have to go with my leather armor because I do wear leather armor under all my clothing.
Okay. I do have a certain material that is quite thick, and if you were to puncture it, the puncture would be very hidden.
For now, because if I am going to prison, I might get something that would change. I take off my red cloak,
Mm-hmm.
kind of fold it up.
She
Put
kind
it
of leans
down.
to one side, puts one hand on her chin. Go on.
I set it down. I go, I'd like a cloak that's a darker red than this, more of a maroon. In the buckles, I would like them silver instead of gold.
Okay, and then now you see the 3 mage hands start to fly around and pull materials and bring them to her, and she gets
I
to
have
work.
Mage hand that I can just put one in there that doesn't belong to her.
I'd like to step back by 6, and when this is all happening, just shake my head kind of and just go, isn't that just fucking awesome?
I would like to use minor illusion to make an additional, not real mage hand moving with hers.
Okay, so you just have like the illusion of a mage hand just there, and you see one of the mage hands go to like shoot, slap it away, and she looks up for a moment, looks over at you and squints.
Sorry, I didn't know what would. I wanted to see what would happen.
If you want to pay more, that's fine by me.
My hand vanishes.
And after about another 5 minutes, she completes something reminiscent of what you've asked for. She does do the elevator eyes several times again, looking you over, visually trying to get measurements in it. She holds it up. It is satisfactory.
I put it on. Would it fit? I'm looking at. Would it fit me if I was a little bit taller, or would it look weird?
It is. It wouldn't look weird. Might look a
Yeah.
little like I'm trying too hard, but yeah.
Kind of. It works, and I like it. How much do I owe you?
7 silver.
I hand her 7 silver.
She takes it.
I go, you guys don't know how to barter.
I appreciate
weren't-
quality
we weren't-
garments.
We weren't trying.
Fair. They are quality, but I have to. I gotta stop because I'm trying to think of a way. Doran's trying to think of a way to say this. Supply workers for Direwood, so I have to watch my funds a little bit. My first thought was to say buy men, and I don't think that would have gone well.
She looks down at you. Me too, kid. Me
I
too.
need to purchase some bodies for Direwood.
Hot, steamy man.
Was there anything else you guys wanted to purchase from So It Seems?
6, did you want anything?
6 is on the porch.
Yeah.
Actually, I pull out Six's old clothes.
Oh, okay.
And I lay in front and go, I would like for these. Can you make it's this size? But I want a set of clothing that is this size that is very good for movement. Wouldn't weigh you down, as well as some little things that, let's say, you need to tie a rope to it in a hasty moment so you can have the ability to grab it. Would you be able to do something like that? Like this close movement and a little bit of ability to tie things to it.
She takes like the pants and starts kind of stretching them, pulling, testing, visually inspecting them. These seem well made already for that purpose. I could add a modification, a little loop, and a buckle for rope.
That would be phenomenal. Just, so you have that ability to tie something to it if necessary.
And she gets to work. She actually, first thing she does, looking over the clothes, she lays them out flat, and then with a wave of her hand, prestidigitations them clean. And then within about 30 seconds, actually, there is a little loop with a buckle that you could easily loop some rope through, and then buckle it tight.
Perfect. How much do I owe you for that?
1 silver.
And or 1 silver.
Sure.
Thank you. I kind of fold them up, and then put them back in my bag and go. Wunderbar.
What?
And I
What?
What? Cicero. What?
oh, that's Orcish, and I walk out.
I follow out.
So it
Orcs
seems.
just speak German.
Do you say to her that's Orcish?
Yeah.
It is now.
Hold on.
Oh no.
No, okay, never mind.
I was like,
You
he
don't
speaks
speak Orcish?
God damn it.
No, I
Okay.
speak Dwarvish Giant, but not Orcish.
I speak Orcish.
I speak Dwarvish, Elvish Giant, and Quarry,
Wait,
actually.
does Doran actually speak Orcish?
Yeah.
Wunderbar is Orcish now. All right.
I hate you.
It's one of the languages he speaks. Now, there is a story for that, but you have to ask him directly.
All right. So you guys walk out. It is maybe around 3:30. You have a few hours before your Tinker and Sons order is ready. Is there anything else you'd like to do in the
I
meantime?
hand 6 his clothing. You're muted, Jason.
I saw him go.
Thank you, Doran.
There's a little loop and buckle, so if you need to tie a rope to your waist, you can do that and buckle it tight.
That's a good addition.
Yes.
Thanks.
I look at the all you need shop. What the hell is in there?
Let's go find out.
All right. I am going to be Elizabeth, and I look like Six's sister with a nice bosom.
You can't take that name.
Fine. And I keep walking with the.
Take someone else's name.
Take someone else's name.
As I just keep walking away.
I'm
So-
Alisteria.
I step back the door and walking, ruining all my
Alright.
fun.
You guys enter. For all intents and purposes, this is a general goods shop.
Oh, I walk in and go, can you make me clothing that changes when I want it to?
No.
I leave.
Okay. For the sake of the game continuing, it is a general goods store. If there's any general goods you need, they generally have those goods here.
Are they general?
In general.
Or are they good?
In general.
We should probably pick up some more rations, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up.
Could be a bad thing.
Is there like a list of things in the store that you could send, or should I just look up like general store D&D?
I mean, you could just look up general store D&D, or just anything that comes to mind. See, the general goods store embodies the original purpose of this village, well, one of the original purposes of this village was just to give you guys a chance to trade or do anything of that manner. So,
Can I
the
trade
Flagonborn
Doran
in-
for someone else?
you can try.
My goodness.
Okay. I'm gonna get 3 rations. How far is it to priest?
To priest,
If you're
from here, you'd estimate another day.
okay, I'll get 2 rations then. 2 rations. How much would nails be?
Like a little box of them, or
Yeah.
I'd say just a little box of nails would probably just be like 2
Let me-
copper.
Let me just type out what I want because I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm still thinking.
Okay,
I'll send it to you and you can just give me a total and I'll deduct that.
yeah, that's fine.
Bess is gonna get a couple rations as well.
Okay, rations are 5 silver apiece.
Okay.
Six will grab a couple rations.
Yep.
And he's suddenly into nails too.
Okay.
I figured he would show his kinkier side now.
Oh, that's a kink I don't want to learn about.
I'll teach you anyway, Holden. You
Thanks.
vanilla bitch.
Thanks.
Like you
I'm both scared and insulted.
should be both.
Are you guys just looking into general goods you might want now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all good.
I think that's. I messaged it to you on Discord because I'm an idiot. Do you want me to just send it, whisper it to you?
No, that's fine. I can look quick. Okay, 2 copper. We got gold and 2 copper. How nice do you want the tobacco products to be?
Alistair, nice.
Alistair, nice. Middle high.
Decent.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And a bottle of cheap. Okay, I'm gonna say in total for all that, let's make it. It's gonna be 5 gold, 5 silver.
5 gold, 5 silver.
Yep.
Epic.
Okay. Does anyone else know what they would like from the general goods store?
I can never spend money again.
Oh no.
What?
I have 69 gold.
You also can't get gold. Holden, give him 1 gold.
No, no!
1 gold falls into your pocket.
I
you
turned
don't
it all
notice.
into silver.
Magically. How? I do. Go ahead.
Yeah, I plop down on the countertop a jar of haunted teeth, and I say, "What can I do with these?"
Okay, would it change? Would your actions change if the person behind the counter was a what appears to be like a teenage boy? Maybe 15 or 16? No? Okay, you plop him down and he goes, what is that?
Do you not sell these?
I
I shrug and put them back in my bag.
Do you not sell these?
Do you sell these?
need
You
to
should.
restock, sir. Can't you see I'm half out?
Yeah, I think I'm okay here. I would be interested, whether here or potentially over at the Flagonborn, which sounds to me like a tavern. I need to refill my supplies.
Your booze? They have some booze here. But you imagine you might have better look at the Flagonborn.
I'll do that.
Do they sell any locks?
Sure.
Now, are the locks in conjunction with the straitjacket?
I think you read her mind.
How much would it be to buy 2 locks?
Kind of locks. Just like padlocks?
Yeah.
You can
2
hear
padlocks
Claire
with their own
Googling
keys.
straitjacket locks.
2 padlocks with their own keys would run you a grand total of, I'm going to say, let me actually look at something here. I don't think it's on here, but just in case. Nope. Okay, I'm going to run it 2 silver. Silver a pop.
Wonderful. I'd like to buy 2 locks, please.
You can get 2 padlocks with their own keys.
Or I buy them.
All right.
I put 1 in each of my pockets.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all.
Okay.
Does the teenage boy look weird? Like confused?
He doesn't look weird. He was pretty run-of-the-mill teenage boy. Blah blah blah.
Okay, when you say teenage, do you mean like 16 or?
I mean like 15 or 16. He's human, so 15, 16 probably. I mean, you never know if he's like one of those 13-year-olds that looks older or one of those 20-year-olds that looks young. You know.
Charles.
I'd come back in
Okay.
because Doran
You're
wants
up to no good, is what.
Doran wants the bully.
Oh, no.
However, I'm actually going to use one of my preset personas. Let me actually don't have this sitting on D&D. I have it on D&D Beyond. I come in with long brown hair, hazel eyes, gorgeous, like they're gorgeous hazel eyes, a very slim face, decent sized breasts, but not too big. And I kind of come in, I flow my hair back, still wearing Doran's clothes because I can't change them. I walk towards him. I'm like, "Hi, I'm Lila."
he blatantly staring. Hi. I'm Samson. Good to meet you. Welcome to the All You Need, where we have all you need. What can I do for you?
I'm looking to buy some. I lean close. Rope.
Best you're still nearby. You just hear him go. Yeah.
I don't know. That's Doran.
Oh,
You
I mean,
would
you
recognize
can see
my
it's the same
clothes.
clothes.
Oh, okay, good.
How much and what for?
However, for the party inside, you would notice almost all of my mannerisms are different. Normally, you've seen me change personas, and I still walk the same and kind of. But no, as I have turned into this person, it seems as though everything I do is very calculated.
You see Beth staring at it like,
Did you want the silk rope?
Yeah, I'd prefer silk. Doesn't hurt as much.
Okay. It's and he looks around. Actually,
Am I the only one of the party in there, or is everybody in there?
I'm in there, right? Yeah. I'm looking at what they got for booze, so I'm with you.
roll a persuasion check, Doran.
Question for you. Give me a sec. I'm checking something.
Oh, hold on, check snap.
On it.
Nope, it's not. Neither of those. Yep. Persuasion.
Okay, a 19. He trying really hard not to stare. His eyes keep like just for a moment flitting down, and then that's I think 5 gold.
I kind of start patting my pockets. Go, oh, I seem to have forgotten my gold.
you're actually gonna finesse silk and rope out of a horny 15-year-old.
I,
Fuck!
I could probably do what do you have?
I pull out 2 silver and 1 gold. I go, this is all I have on me.
I could get you.
How far short was he?
He
Overhearing this?
is 8 gold and 8 silver short. But you hear the boy go, I could get you like a little bit of silk rope, probably enough for whatever you want to do.
What do you think it is I want to do?
He goes red as hell. Climb things.
Well, how long of rope do I need to climb things?
More than you can afford, I guess.
Then how are you gonna? Then I kind of get close. Then how are you gonna give me a small piece that I can do what I want with? I can't afford a piece long enough.
I can get you the hempen rope for that much, like 50 feet. It might hurt your wrists, your hands to grab.
I go, oh, I guess I can take the hempen rope.
You seem
They're
to.
gonna be disappointed.
He does a big gulp, looks around. And he like awkwardly shuffles over and grabs a 50-foot, he raffles up 50 feet of rope. You see him cut it, and he brings it over. Here, it's just a gold, I think. Yeah, gold.
I slide him the gold.
He takes it. Or no, he doesn't even take. He's just staring at you.
I leave.
As soon as you leave, Bess, you just watch the kid go, ah, and he starts like rifling through a whole bunch of parchment, and you just hear him go, fuck.
I'd go up to the counter and give him the gold that he didn't. Did you leave it on the counter?
I put it on the counter.
Oh, okay.
I paid for my stuff.
So you have an
I
extra.
thought you just
have
left.
50 feet of hempen rope.
I do. I now have 100 feet of hempen rope.
It's a lot of rope.
It is a lot of rope. Because I did not succeed in what I was attempting to do.
Should we have stopped that 6?
I mean, I think the kid had a good time.
Okay, I guess.
We can't stop it all. We gotta pick our battles.
I suppose you're right.
Right. Are we all set on general goods?
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
I did purchase a couple of things, but they were straight prices.
From what did you get?
I bought some ball bearings instead of the nails. I just went straight from the list on D&D Beyond. If that's good.
It wouldn't be. It might be different here.
Okay.
Are you going for the 1,000?
Yes.
1,000 ball bearings. Here would run you. Oh boy. Let me look here quick. Which category? That's gonna run you a gold and 5 silver. So it'd just be 5 silver
no
more.
problem.
Yeah.
I will take it off the list. That's all.
Okay. Cool. Around 4 o'clock. What are you guys doing?
When's our stuff ready?
Probably around 6 or 7.
Okay. I'll wait for the party outside and go. That was close. I think I had him on the ropes. I say with a smirk.
Yeah, I think you did. Congrats.
Sorry, sometimes I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't steal from him. It's just sometimes
No,
fun to see teenage boys
said,
squirm.
I feel like he had a decent time.
I also had a decent time.
That may not be the most important part.
I will
In
note,
any
I do have a set of preset personas that I can shift into and have their own personalities. So when I seem confident in what I'm doing, you will know it's not me bullshitting at that point.
Understood.
Who are these people that you are? The personalities.
Past lives I've done for periods of time.
Is Doran one of them?
Doran is the main persona I have chosen to be. Many faces, but this one is the one I am.
Interesting.
Some of the ones that I will turn, I don't do it often. There is Celio, as you know, it's one of my one of my names. He is more of my when I was Celio, I was a middleman for a lot of things.
All right. That's good to know.
So I got myself in a decent amount of trouble. That one I've kind of shelved. Celio has taken a back seat for a while.
Hearing the name Alistair would have made a face but not said anything.
Doran would look and smile a little bit and then go back to what he's saying. I got myself in loads of trouble. Even myself interrogated a few times that ended poorly on my part.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, it was quite fun. You know, when you show up with a beard and tattoos and like scars, a lot of drug dealers trust you.
Alistair's face turns into a smirk and he just fucking stares at him.
It's weird, honestly. You just show up and you act like you know what you're talking about. People just will tell you they're bad, the things they do, and
it lasted for like 10 minutes. You were able to hold it up for like 10 minutes.
I look at you and smile and go, I didn't like being interrogated by you. It was rude.
Wait, what?
If it's who I think he's talking about, then I'm the one he's bragging about getting interrogated by.
You were one of the people. I was involved in a lot of bad things with CLO. There's also my my blending persona. Depending on where I am, I use him to fit the crowd. If I don't want to be seen,
Blended.
so there's others, but Lila is my flirtatious. If I have a man, or on the occasion a woman, who has something I think I can get through, I look gray at best and then go, special means? I use Lila. That's all there is to that story. I do not want to go further about those escapades.
Nice. Was there anywhere else we wanted to stop before we?
I would definitely not mind, like I say, filling up my supplies. So I will dash next door to the Flagonborn.
I will join him.
And is the hot hammer, is that weapons?
It appears to be a smith.
Okay. All
I
right,
say
yeah.
we go to the Flagonborn, and then we head to the hot hammer, and see if I can buy a flaming hot hammer.
That'd be fucking sick.
I think
borrow
we
that.
should try it.
As we get ready to head in to the Flagonborn, I'm making myself an older gentleman.
Okay. As you enter the Flagonborn, what you see is what appears to be a tavern and inn. There is a staircase to the right that seems to head up that you presume probably leads to some rooms. And immediately adjacent to the staircase, a classic bar setting with stools. And there are 4 square tables that can seat 4 people each. Nobody's inside right now. Well, other than one person behind the bar, a Dragonborn.
Oh.
What color?
This Dragonborn is white. And as soon as you walk in, he calls out to you, "Welcome, welcome."
I want to hobble past everyone and walk up and go, Charles, how have you been? How's the wife?
Narrows his eyes for a moment. She's doing just fine. Good to see you. It's been a while, friend.
You're not my son, are you?
Not at all.
Sorry, I'm a little old.
I can tell. How about a drink, old geezer?
Blake's consistently playing 4 characters at once.
You've noticed since the incident where I left the party, Doran is acting differently, if you haven't gathered. Kind of leans over. What kind of drinks you got? I like my milk hot.
He leans in as well. What kind of drinks you want?
I don't know. What do you got?
I don't know. What do you want?
I want... have you ever tried hot beer? It doesn't taste very good.
You seem like recoil a little. No, I've never tried that.
I tried it once. I heated it up and then drank it. It actually made me want to throw up.
Terrible idea. Everyone, take a seat. What can I get for you? What's your story? Sit around. Let's talk.
I
You
sit
got any
down.
cheese?
I'm here for liquor.
You're in the right place.
Is that you, Charles? And I hobble closer to 6 and I grab his face. Like,
No, Doran, it's me, 6.
The name's not Doran. What are you talking about? Maybe you're older than me.
Okay, Doran.
Don't worry, Grandpa. Just sit down, okay?
Okay.
The Dragonborn points to you. Is this one yours?
He's pretending to be an old man, yeah.
As he says that, I shift back to Doran and go, you are just no fun.
Okay. The Odyssey, I
not
haven't seen that
believe
one
me.
before.
Have you seen this? I turned myself to be a dark red tiefling with, like, ram horns.
Nope.
Huh. You haven't seen a lot, have you?
Can I ask you not to do that in here? That makes me uncomfortable.
Okay, I turned back to Doran. Do you have food here? I've had a lot of pastries today. I am an official pastry test critic.
He's-
And I produced my paperwork.
He still just looks down. He doesn't look down at it at all. He just looks dumbfounded at you. He's like, across the street is where you're looking.
No, I don't want pastries. I've had a lot of them.
Oh, yeah, what do you need?
What is your specialty for food? And what's your specialty drink?
You got mozzarella sticks?
I fucking hate you.
Let me get some of them mozzie sticks.
Is this a Perkins?
Gross. Can I leave?
I like Perkins.
If it's a Perkins, I'd like to walk away.
Even though it's a bar, it's probably considerably nicer than Perkins.
Ooh.
At least in the one in Winona. No offense, Holden.
At your actual questions, he responds, well, you want the house special. That's Engrill's elixir.
And
What is
that?
it?
And what's the cost?
Well, tell you what. New customers, you always get a shot on the house of that. Try it out. I promise you'll want more.
How strong is it?
Sure.
And he kind of looks around. Probably stronger than it should be.
I'll take a double.
He can hold his liquor. I've actually seen him punch a man while drinking at the same time.
He did a backflip once while drinking.
He's also walked on stilts naked while drinking, but I think he was drunk at that point.
Tell you what, he looks U6. Usually it's just one shot, but if you can down a double without showing anything, it's on the house.
Make it 3.
You're kidding.
I'm not.
I mean, if he doesn't, if he fails, he can have my shot.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Jason. A double, I would just let you do. A triple, it's gonna be a low DC, but still a con save.
It's a good idea.
Alrighty then. You want the triple? All right. He moves to a barrel over in the corner behind the bar and takes 4 shot glasses in between each finger and just runs them through the barrel and pulls out. And then in his hand, he holds it in front of you guys. He comes over and he stands parallel to you, so he's facing sideways at the bar, and he breathes into them, and all of these little wooden these wooden shot glasses, as it were, frost over.
That's not very sanitary.
I was gonna say, Doran looks and goes, "That's not very cleanly."
I promise, it's clean as can be. It's alcohol, and he puts it down on the bar in front of you. Just putting his big dragonborn hand on the bar puts him down, relatively evenly spaced.
I smell one.
And there's one of the 4 that is very tall.
I would like to smell
Bottoms
one.
up.
It smells of whiskey, maybe,
Doran hates
and
drinking.
it kind of has like some sort of herbal smell to it as well.
Smells like you can put this on your wounds.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
I look at him as I say this.
White Dragonborns are cold damage, right?
Yep.
I sniff it. Go. This smells like you could put it on your wounds.
Uh,
People pay for this?
You probably could, to be perfectly honest. Wouldn't recommend it, but you could.
That's not alcohol.
I
Freaking
get-
Everclear.
I've got. Okay, I watch 6 drink it. I gag.
Okay. Make that con save.
Here comes a con save.
Nat 1.
Okay, 14. You take it, you down it, you put it down, you stare him right in the eye. Nothing on your face. He stares at you.
That's good.
You say that's good?
Mm-hmm.
He blinks a few times. That's never happened.
Fill her up. I ask, handing over my sort of
Fill
reusable
her
bottle.
up.
He looks at it.
Another one.
Listen, that one I'm gonna have to charge you for.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Right. He just kind of looks at the container. Probably 5 silver.
Sure.
All right.
And I'll hand over my water skin as well and say a gold for each, or for both.
He looks at your water skin, which is very obviously a water skin, and says, I see now. Alrighty then.
lean
He brings
close-
them both over. He says 2 gold is fine. He brings it over, dips them both in, fills it, and then he holds them both. You want them frosted?
Like my tip. Yeah.
Tastes better cold.
I'm not going to drink it all right now, so it'll probably warm up. But don't worry about it.
Fair
I appreciate the offer.
Brings them
I
over,
would
takes the 2 gold.
I would like to lean close to him and go, he drinks to avoid talking about his problems.
He leans in close. He leans in equally close. Don't we all?
I don't. I talk about my problems to strangers while pretending to be someone else.
Bessie's gonna take her shot.
Make a con save.
6 is watching.
Nah,
And is not gonna be
nah,
impressed.
nah,
My
what-
wifey got
nah,
a hold
what-
of her liquor.
10.
Oh.
Best. Okay, you bet you take it, and like it sits like the taste immediately. The first thing that hits your tongue is like, ooh, kind of herbal. Oh, that's kind of. Oh God! And then you just it's sitting in your mouth. You're sitting there thinking about the flavors, and it's just it's like suddenly the herbal taste is gone, and it's just ever clear in your mouth, and you're like and you just barely get it down your throat. And you just And then the herbal aftertaste is kind of nice, but just your throat is on fire, and you took it, but it was the worst ever.
I try to pretend like it was nothing.
So Bess is just sitting
after
there like,
having that reaction.
yeah, just just sitting there trying real hard.
Holden,
Yes.
would I be able to, with prestidigitation, dry it up as I go to take a shot of it so it makes it look like I took a shot?
Maybe. Can't prestidigitation change the taste of anything anyway?
Yes, but it'll still have alcohol in it.
Yeah, but you could just not taste it.
I don't want it. Doran doesn't like to drink. He likes to be in
Let's
control.
see.
Because you've allowed me to dry
Prestidigitation
myself.
is transmutation, so I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, because you've allowed me to dry myself.
Yeah.
I'd like to, as I go to drink it, kind of look like I have a pre-shot ritual. I'm going to say the words and make the gestures, and then drink it as it dries.
Yep. So
So there's
you
nothing
just
in the
bring
cup.
you bring a dry, cold container to your mouth and then set it down.
And I wipe my mouth and look and go,
Who the hell are you people?
We are the bronze toads.
is that what we call ourselves? I look at him because no one's told Doran.
Yeah,
I
I
that's
feel like
our
that
name.
name could use a little bit of spicing up, but I do enjoy Toad.
Cajun bronze toads.
I see what you did there, Jason. I'm mad about it.
Thank you.
We're the Italian herbs and cheese toads.
My favorite bread at Subway.
Yep.
The only bread that is worth something.
No, they all cost money.
So, success stocked
Wow,
up on
Blake, I
liquor.
bet you thought that was funny.
Unless
you.
you stocked up on liquor, you guys can rent rooms here. You can have more alcohol. You can probably get a meal if you really want.
What
you
is
can
the specialty
converse
meal?
with? He doesn't have one.
What does he have on the menu?
He has bread,
Food.
cheese, some old dried meats. He has some vegetables. It's not really a food place.
I kind of look at the menu. I'm like,
No, that's literally, there's no menu. Like, you ask what he has for food, and he goes, I have some bread, cheese, some old dried meats, some fruits, some veggies. No.
huh. Well, I can't say I'm impressed.
I can't say I'm offended.
That's fair. Tell me, do you get a lot of business around here?
It comes and goes.
Have you seen a
Recently,
man-
the whole thing with priests has brought in a lot of wealthy tourists.
Fair. Have you seen a man who looks like this? I'm going to use minor illusion to create the mage.
Kind of looks you up and down. I still don't like that, but
No, I use minor illusion. I don't change my body.
minor illusion just create it. He looks at it. Yeah, I think I have.
Was he here alone?
No, he had a bunch of rough-looking guys with him. I assume they were his escort or something.
They were his escorts.
I look at Six, and I kind of squint my eyes and look back at him and go, My daughter's been seeing him for a few weeks, and I haven't seen either of them. I'm kind of worried.
Oh, I didn't see any women with him, but sorry.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
his daughter's a man.
Then maybe I saw her with him.
I look at Six and go, "You are the worst of all the people I've met."
So what are you actually looking for this guy for?
He attacked our friend here. I point at Alistair, and we'd like to hire him for a job.
Oh,
He did a really good job at attacking me.
so you're not always that ugly. Sorry, okay. Well,
Hey man, you serve the drinks, you don't make the jokes.
apparently not. I mean, was that
I
last
do
night?
appreciate the try, though.
They came through yesterday evening.
Yes, they attacked him last night. Well, we were off frolicking, if you may.
I enjoy a good frolic every now and then.
Who doesn't, honestly?
They came
You
through.
didn't frolic with me, I say, looking angrily.
They came through just before the sunset. Each of them got a shot, except for the mage. They're
What did
curious.
he get?
He was just there. I specifically remember he sat in that corner. He points to one of the corners of the tavern, waiting impatiently for the rest of them to have their shot and toast to some sort of victory. Supposedly beating your friend up was the victory.
They really celebrated before they went out.
Man, I feel bad for the men who died.
They seem pretty confident.
As I say in front of him.
And
I
honestly,
feel bad for the men who died.
I assumed whatever they were going out to do, they were going to do it because they looked pretty well armed, tough guys.
Can I have
Walks over
another
to the
shot?
corner.
Please?
He looks at you. Are you sure you can handle it?
Yes, please.
Alrighty then. Just
You
one-
ID
What if
here?
I say no?
one shot, one silver.
I give him a silver.
He takes it. Chilled.
Yes, please.
Blows on it. Sets
No,
it down.
hot. Heat it up for her.
Six walks over to the corner that he indicated and goes, he was here.
I could smell his ass.
Yes, I know. We know Six. He was here. He just said that.
Best you can roll another con save. And I'll give you, since you've already taken one, I'll give you a +2.
Yay. A con save?
Yes. Oh!
That's just out for the count.
Best, I'm
Oh.
gonna give you two choices. You can either, 1, swallow it and then feel like you need to puke, or 2, spit it back out.
Swallow.
Alright, you swallow it, and you guys all see Best sit there like really squeamishly. Best, you're gonna hurl.
Oh, man. Is there a bathroom nearby? A washroom? Or do I need to run outside?
Are you gonna ask? You don't see
I
one
look-
I'm gonna run
immediately.
outside.
Okay, Best,
Do I
Best takes
see
it,
it?
sit there for a moment, goes, and then runs.
Do you think if you were ready for it, you could prestidigitation someone's barf as they were barfing?
I think it depends on the quantity, because the problem with prestidigitation is it's very limited to the space. So if it's more than a cubic foot, then no.
Yeah,
If
but you
you're
can expend all
puking
That'd
a
be a
cubic
lot of puke.
foot, if you're puking an entire cubic foot, you have way bigger problems than the taste. Like,
That's
No, I
that's
mean,
organs, boys.
like get rid of it.
oh,
Like if I ready my action for her to puke, like
oh.
can
Well,
I
here's the
clean
thing.
it?
I think you'd need to be able to see it. So I'm imagining somebody vomiting, and the moment like it reaches where their lips would be as their mouths are open, it's just disappearing. Oh God, what the hell?
I don't
Does that
think
mean
I
you
like
can
that.
fill someone's mouth with vomit?
No. No, you can make it smell like vomit and taste like vomit, but I don't think you could actually fill it with vomit.
Yuck.
Yeah, look who shit themselves, points at Alistair.
Where does the vomit go?
Nowhere? Okay,
I'm not a
look,
big fan of that.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Do you know if anyone else would know anything about those men?
I mean, I know they came through here. They got their drinks. They left to go kick your buddy's ass, and then they might have stopped somewhere else. Didn't look like they needed to.
Did they get their weapons from in town or out of town? Did they bring it with you? Is it a bring your own weapon type of a deal?
It seemed to be. They walked in with their crossbows and swords and all that.
Oh, I hope his hands are doing okay. I kind of removed their usefulness. If he comes back in here, you're gonna have to feed him shots because he can't use his hands.
Do I want to know?
He cast magic, and I don't like that.
But I
How's-
cast magic all the time.
No, I
How-
mean at me maliciously.
How successful were these guys?
Well, he
I guess you're
was
still
kind of the
here,
only
so-
one who lived.
Oh. All right. Good on you, I
That's why I want
suppose.
to hire him.
You want to hire him?
He's resilient. You could use a man with resilience.
It sounds like you could use a man with resilience and with working hands, probably.
Oh, we can fix the hands. That's no issue.
Yes, it just takes a lot of hot metal and a lot of pain. And alcohol.
Which you have of.
And
Do
you're,
you have a back room we could use?
No, we need to find him first.
Oh, yeah. Then do you have a back room we could use?
you could rent a room.
Is there a cleaning fee?
Yes.
We have the ability to just clean it.
Oh, you're right.
Bess is gonna come back in.
Wiping her mouth.
Is Best like shit faced or?
No, she just vomited. Like,
Okay.
No, not at all.
If she was, she now has emptied all the alcohol from her system, so.
Well,
Ooh, she blaked.
Uh,
Fucker.
you mean she Clara'd?
And blaked.
Is there anything else you guys want to ask him or do up until the orders are ready at the Tinker and Sons?
Not for me, thank you.
Do you get a lot of those type of men through this town?
Oh, we get a lot of people.
Thanks.
I would like to put a silver on the table. Do you get a lot of those men through the town?
He looks down at it, kind of slides it just toward him. Probably about once a month, at least.
Do you know who I would talk to about acquiring some of those men?
Hot Steve. No, not Hot Steve. No, sorry.
He
Continue.
puts the silver in his pocket. My memory's a little foggy, sorry.
Or I put another silver down.
Takes it. That does remind me, actually, the baker does this sort of stuff all the time.
And we've gone full circle.
Yeah, I look at Alistair and go, good, I have gained the same information I already had. And it cost me this time.
He should have asked better questions.
No, it's fair. I just wanted to. I'm not a very trusting person. I look at Bess. And then I look back. So,
Bess looks hurt.
Said I was sorry.
so when it comes to things like this, I'm trying to cover my bases and make sure I have the full story. You had nothing to gain on from lying to me. So,
Lying
and
to you
you
about
could've.
what?
about who was in charge of who did the middlemaning.
Middlemaning of what?
All right.
We on the same page now?
Yes, I believe we are, but still, just covering my bases.
As you do.
This is a
How do you
trading.
know he
This is a trading post, right? Is that its primary function, or is that just the cover?
Little of both. Started as one. Now it's both. As far as I'm aware. I was
And you-
kind of a latecomer.
You don't partake in any of that.
I stay away from it.
You make your own money with that brew in the corner.
Well, that among other things. A lot of
Yeah,
weary
that lighter
travelers
fluid, or
in or out of priests need a place to stay after their first day of travel. No, you probably, if you set it on fire, I bet it could be pretty decent lighter fluid. But no. Also, what's a lighter?
is that fire fluid?
Could be.
Is it flammable?
Match fluid.
Everything's flammable with enough fire.
Isn't that true? All right. And you
Water?
said it's about a day. It's about a day's travel to Priest.
About. At least on foot.
I do have feet.
Thank you.
Oh,
She has stilts. As I
That's
pointed
twice
out.
as fast as a foot.
Are stilts faster?
Depends on how good you are with them.
Bess is just gonna lay her head on the table.
Not that good.
Probably about half as fast.
You make a lot of money here.
You ask a lot of questions here.
I do. I'm trying to. When I'm done adventuring, I want to know what good business would be to take up. And from talking with the baker, I have to know how to bake, and that's already off the table.
You know what the best business is? Minding your own.
Crying a lot. Nope, we are on different pages. 6. It's hard to get into. You said you're a newcomer. Are you a newcomer to the city or just about our innkeeping?
Oh, to the city.
Is it hard to get into innkeeping?
Not at all. You get a big enough space where you can have a few rooms, stock some whatever booze. I actually got into brewing after. This is just an inn to start. Actually, the baker's Barrelin, old friend of mine. He told me a lot of people come through here, do lots of trading, and a lot of them tend to ask for a place to stay because it's just about a day's walk away from priests. So I said, all right. I set up a place to stay. Just kind of evolved into this. So here's, if you're looking for a good business, find a big place, walk 1 day's out, build an inn.
Perfect. And my friend 6 here, I gestured to 6. He's getting into brewing actually himself. His stuff is a lot stronger than yours, but a lot less flavorful.
How?
Take away the flavor and add none.
So he's making pure alcohol.
Basically, how would you go about finding the balance between those things?
A lot of brewing, a lot of tasting, a lot of spitting it out and try again.
Do you have to spit it out?
Only if you're sane.
6, you don't have to spit it out.
Okay.
I kind of stand up and dust myself off. You have been very helpful.
You know,
And
quitters are quitters.
I'm glad all we've talked about is business and how I can go about getting into that stuff. I give him a knowing smile and a nod.
He nods. Happy to help.
I thought you guys talked to... I don't know.
I look at 6 and go, covering my bases, 6.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
six.
do you
We
guys
might be back in to rent a room.
just
but-
one?
No, I sleep alone.
Well, I got 5 rooms upstairs, 3 available.
Well, how much per night with those rooms?
Gold a room.
Gold a room? I'm going to hand him 3 gold.
The 3 rooms are yours.
A
Stop
nod.
paying for everything, Doran.
There. When you walk upstairs, first room's occupied, 3 in the middle are yours. The end room's mine.
Oh, you stay here.
Yeah. If you run a business that's based on sleeping somewhere, might as well sleep there.
Who runs your night shift?
Me, if you knock loud enough, I guess.
Oh, I get it.
Does the bar close that at night?
Yeah, when I decide it does.
Sorry, 6.
I think
Yeah,
he's
how
set on
much-
booze if he needs it.
How much gold
tomorrow.
would you need to wake up a patron if someone per se they know walks in?
I mean, is this
Like if this mage guy comes back.
It's not really my business, but if another gold landed on the table, I might be inclined. No
Put 2
refunds.
down.
2 down. Okay. If I see him, you'll know.
Good.
And for 2, if you take him upstairs and I don't see him again, none of my business if there's no mess.
We can clean up
Oh,
the mess.
I don't plan on killing him yet.
Oh, have you seen this man? I make minor illusion of Menlin. Was he with him?
Of Malrin?
Malrin.
Malrin. Fuck me.
He
So
looks
many
at him.
fucking M names.
Yeah, he looks at him for a minute. Maybe?
I eliminate it. I appreciate all you've done. We'll be back. Or we won't, and you just earned yourself a bunch of gold for nothing.
Works for me.
Forget it would. What's your name again? I'm Doran.
It's Elrin.
Alrin?
Elrin.
Elrin.
Alarin, Malarin,
Elrin.
Elrin.
Yeah, you're just adding more to my whole
Oh,
fucking
I'm sorry.
brain.
Enril. Enril.
Enril. Much better.
Nope. Here. Enril.
Enbril? The
Enril.
medication?
Enril.
That's exactly how I type it.
Perfect. Enril.
Benadryl. Got it.
Benadryl. Yep.
Works for us.
Benadryl's Belixir.
Then I guess we're heading to the Hot Hammer.
All right, you guys head over.
I knock 4 times and then open the door anyway.
Okay. It opens.
Does it make a dinging noise?
It does not.
Now it does. I make the dinging noise.
There's a dinging noise as you enter. There's nobody behind the counter, but you can hear a ting, ting, ting. And as you entered, you did see outside there is a chimney with lots of smoke pouring out.
And the ding keeps going even after we enter.
Yeah, just ting, ting, ticking away.
Doran huffs and makes a gong noise.
the tinging stops. You hear some voices from back, and a red-headed dwarf, female, steps out. How can I help you?
Hi.
And also, what in the hells was that?
That was the gong. It makes a loud noise and gets attention.
Sure did. Now, what do you want?
What are your specialties as blacksmiths? What weaponry is your go-to?
With Smith? We don't have a specialty.
Some people do, focus on blades or whatnot.
Could you? This woman says, like, kind of rubbing the inside of her ear. Could you never make that sound again?
Around you, yes.
Thank you.
In general, no, I can't promise that. It's one of my favorite noises. I can make it up to you. You want to smell something wonderful?
Smell my fingers, bro.
No thanks.
Not waiting, and I make the smell of the strawberry rhubarb pie fill the room.
You see her, like, recoil a bit, like, oh god, what's gonna happen? Oh. Do you have one of Barrelin's pies?
No, I can just yes, but I can also just make the smell now. I memorized it.
What do you want?
We're asking a few questions and procuring some items for our quest. Have you seen this man? And I minor illusion the mage.
Never.
How about this man, Malrin?
Nay.
Okay. I put my dagger in front of her. I would like something stronger than this, but light. I'm not a very strong man.
A stronger dagger?
Something light that does some damage, in case I need it. But I'm a spellcaster, not a blade user. But I want something worst case scenario.
What kind of weapon are you looking for?
Something concealable, bladed, but
Aye.
not heavy.
Aye. I have an idea. One moment. She steps back, and you hear her. Does anyone speak Dwarvish?
Yes.
Okay, anyone who speaks Dwarvish would hear, "Hey, you fuckwit! Somebody's looking for you up front." And
As your chuckles.
and a male dwarf, redheaded as well, steps out. What can I help you with?
I'm looking to upgrade. I gesture to the dagger that's just sitting in front of him. I want something that's lightweight, concealable, and does more damage than this. I am not a skilled blade user. I'm a magic user, and I just want to upgrade. So in worst case scenario, I can defend myself.
He picks up the dagger. Shite.
I don't even honestly remember where I got that. I might have stolen it. Who knows?
Not my business. Sets it back down. One moment. He steps in the back, and when he comes back out after just a moment, and what he's holding looks something reminiscent of, I believe it's called a tanto.
A Tonto blade?
A tanto blade. Like it's basically like, in between a short sword and a dagger, and it is like glistening in whatever light there is. And he holds it lightweight, better than a dagger, easily concealable with this case, and he slides it into this this very thin leather scabbard, and he says, as such, and he just sticks it like down by his leg, easily. Like
And how
underneath
much
his
would
pants.
that cost me?
This one, 3 gold.
3 gold. Would it be possible for you to put an engraving on it?
Aye.
Minor illusion, the Direwood crest.
Funny one.
Oh, by the way, this is the lead advisor to the king. He has paperwork, and that is the royal cleric.
Sure you are. I can
Here's
have.
the paperwork.
He looks. Okay.
Just so you know, we're not lying to you, but I would like that crest on the.
Don't
blade.
believe you at all, but I can do that. Give me 20 minutes.
I look at 6. No one believes me when I'm telling the truth, but when I'm lying, holy shit, I'm a god.
20 minutes, 4 gold. Tonto with the Direwood crest is yours.
I'm gonna hand him 3 gold and then 10 silver just to get some silver out of my inventory.
Okay. He takes it. Come back in 20. And steps back. In 20 minutes, you will have. It'll have the stats of a short sword.
Okay.
But for all, it is a Tonto.
Cool. I don't know if anyone else is doing anything.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Kind of like concealable throwing knives. Not too big, but not like, I'm throwing paper scraps at people.
He heads back. He brings out
Hello?
Hello?
Baby?
Yo, he dead.
Oh, I think he's actually grabbing something.
Oh.
So, dramatics.
Oh, good God.
Damn it! I can't find my throwing knives.
My fucking internet is
Hey,
so
remember the
bad
Smith
right
and
now.
remember the Smith and Wesson throwing knives Blake gave me? I think it was Blake, or who was it?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, Blake for yeah. He has he has throwing knives.
Those should be in your backpack, honey.
I thought so. I didn't see him.
How much for a set of 4 or 5 of those?
It's gonna run you 2 gold for 5.
Do you guys put enchantments on items here?
It gives you a funny look.
No?
I'm a smith.
Okay. Well, I know some
You're a
arcane
6.
smiths out there. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that then.
2 gold, 5
Answer
throwing
me
knives are
this.
yours.
Do you sell throwing gloves?
Just
Metal
same stats
gloves
as a dagger.
designed for throwing?
Yeah, same stats as a dagger, but they can be actually, since these are specifically designed for throwing, I will allow you to do 1d6 when you throw them.
Cool.
You're asking if he has throwing gloves?
Yes.
I have gloves. You can throw them.
But are they designed to be thrown?
Nah.
Like a throwing knife is designed to be thrown.
Nah.
Good day.
Another question. I kind of moved some of my clothing to show my leather armor. Could you make this hardier?
He walks up, just kind of gives it a little push.
I squeal a little bit. Oh.
And gives it like a couple knocks with his fist.
Yikes.
Can't do anything for that. But, get you a better set.
How much?
Let's see here. So you just have plain leather armor right now, don't you?
Yep.
That gives you, let's see, what is that, 11 plus dex for your DC?
Given my armor class is 12, then yeah.
This would give you 12 plus dex, and
It
would run you. Basically, he can get you like hardened leather, and it would run you 45 gold.
I will pass.
Okay.
Hard pass. 45 gold is not worth 1 AC up.
Really?
Not to Doran at the moment. He
Okay.
wants those changing clothes.
Okay.
That's kind of his current focus now that he realizes that it's a possible purchase for him to get clothing that can change when he wants it to and it complete his disguises.
Fair enough. I respect it.
I might have to pass. I might be back when I after I budget for something I am very excited to get from Priest.
He shrugs.
Me too.
Oh, so have you seen this man and then I minor illusion the mage?
No.
I minor illusion Malrin.
No.
I minor illusion Alistair.
Yeah. The ugly one.
I look at Alistair and go, man, people hate you here.
Why does everybody bully me?
I would say you're pretty attractive too. You're slender.
Yeah, I don't
and...
think you're that ugly, Alistair.
2 in a row. 2 of the shops that we've been to.
What makes him ugly?
I don't know.
Huh.
Is it the hat? Is it his nose? Does his nose bother you? Do you just want to punch him in the face and break his fucking nose?
Maybe we should go to a different city.
I will be back for my blade.
Bess, I can only hope that the straitjacket's for you.
I will be back for my blade. I also have some other things to pick up at other stores as well. Is there a place to sleep around here?
We were just at the inn, Doran.
I look at Bess and glare, and then I just leave.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So over the next few hours, did you guys want to stop anywhere else?
I myself,
The try
your hand is
still there.
I know that, and I myself am good. Doran said his last words to that man and does not want to go back. I left on my singular note, and that is that.
Well, if there's nowhere else or no other business you guys have, within the next few hours, you will be able to collect, as you've already made the payments. Doran, you will be able to collect your new blade. And you guys can also collect your butterfly daggers. Basically, when you collect them, they look like
Dagger flies.
they look like a single blade, with butterfly wings on either side, kind of roughly shaped into 4 little half ovals. It's just a blade going directly forward. And then you will also have your you'll have all your special orders from Tinker and Sons.
Yeah.
Of course,
What
I
time
go
of day
in
is
looking like the female 6.
Right.
That female 6 is a 10.
She's your sister,
Sorry.
dude.
I'm good.
Ha-
What time of day is this?
By the time you collect all of your things, it will be about 7 or 8.
Not 6.
In the morning?
Am I allowed back into Tinker's?
Do you want to try?
I'll wait until everybody else goes, and then I'll go in by myself.
You're going by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. After the orders are collected, the door is unlocked, so you step in, and the gnome sees you. Can I help you?
I came to pick up the instruments.
Oh yeah. He heads back, and does produce. It was medical instruments, right?
Yep. Scalpel and forceps.
Yep. That was. Oh, I don't think I ever gave you a price for that. Did I?
I think you said it was a few silver or gold. I don't remember.
I think it was 3 silver. You're right. And he will have those for you.
Cool. Done and doneer.
He hands them over super quickly. Anything else?
No, I just wanted to apologize for threatening you earlier.
Okay.
That's all. Thanks, bye.
Goodbye. As soon as you walk out, you hear the door shut and all 4 locks click.
What a man.
What a man.
Will you guys be spending your night at the Flagonborn, or would you like to head out?
It's late and it would take us a walk.
It is late. Yeah, let's have a few drinks and hit the sack early. Maybe we can get out of here just as the sun's rising.
I just hope no one tries to kill us in our sleep.
You
Okay.
have strange dreams.
Last time I slept with you guys, someone tried to kill me in my sleep.
I
Hey,
just
me
mean it's
too.
strange that you ever think we'll be someplace where someone doesn't want to kill us.
If I'm not around you guys, I'm still not normally safe. A lot of people hate me. No, I'm good.
Exactly. So you should be used to it.
There's a widow who's after me. I pretended to be her husband for a while.
She's
Hi.
not after you.
No, different woman. And I walk into my room and shut the door.
Okay. So Doran in one room, Alistair in another, and Six and Bess in another.
Sure.
Okay. And
Sounds good.
as per the gold you have already given him, yeah, you'll get a few more drinks.
Sweet. All right.
Right.
Anything interesting happen in the tavern while we're there that evening?
Not while you're there drinking that evening. While you were there spending the night, are you guys just heading right to bed? Are you gonna have some sort of watch or anything, or what's your plan?
I am gonna lock my door.
Yep.
And then alarm the shit out of my room to be loud. Not the quiet one, the loud alarm. If anyone but the preset people, which is Six, Alistair, and I guess Bess.
Okay. All right. Then, is there anybody else taking any precautionary measures or nah?
I will
That's
have
it.
my Phantom Watchdog.
Okay, good. Then you guys heading to bed at a reasonable hour. We'll all find a night's rest in actually decent rooms. You can all take your long rest. And Doran, you were awoken very abruptly. Actually, all of you are awoken very abruptly by whatever sound your very loud alarm makes.
A lot of gongs.
Lots of bong 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 bong. At around 5 a.m. And do you run to your door or? Because basically the door has opened. Well, yeah, actually you don't need to run because basically I imagine you have it set on just the inside of the door, so just skirting the walls. So what has happened? The door has opened and bong 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 bong. You look over and the Dragonborn is standing there going like covering his ears like what the oh Jesus.
I stop it. I stop it. No.
He looks over at you. He's downstairs. You probably just alerted him.
How far downstairs? How far is downstairs?
Wait, he said that to Doran?
Yeah, he was supposed to alert Alistair.
He went to the room closest to him.
Oh, I would have been farthest away from him. I
Then
would have been
that
the
would
first
be
person.
Alistair. Okay. So
Yeah, 'cause I would have gone up before because I don't drink.
Okay.
I would have gone up before everyone else and gone to my own room.
my
Doran-
idea was Alistair and then Bess and Six in the middle and then Doran and then his room's next to that. But never
I
mind.
would have actually alarmed the Garm dog. God damn it, brain.
Great job. But
Thank you.
So instead of bong bong bong, it's Alistair hearing.
Well, I can actually Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have told him the password. Okay, as soon as he starts barking, I when I wake up and instant hear the dog, I shut it off. I just dispel him.
Okay. Immediately, I guess, and he wouldn't hear it.
I believe the barking is out loud, but I feel like since nobody else can hear it, Alistair, it would just be weird to hear barking from nowhere.
Okay. Either way, the door is open. Wait, so it is an out loud bark.
It doesn't specify either way.
The hound starts barking loudly.
But it also
Yeah.
says the hound is invisible to all creatures except to you.
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about sound. So barking loudly, I would take as a loud barking dog. So basically, he opens the door, and then there's just a loud barking. He goes, "What? What the? What? What?" He's looking around at nothing.
I dispel the dog.
He's still just dumbfounded.
It's my dog.
You're, okay. Still looking down at the ground. He's
Have you never heard a dog before?
downstairs. Right now.
Him?
At the bar. He has no idea.
Okay.
Gold well spent, friend.
Thank you.
Holden's like, fuck.
Also, I have nothing to do with it. And he closes
I know.
the door.
I'm going to go out, and
Are you gonna wake anyone else up or just go?
not yet. I'm going to cast Mislead, keep one of my bodies in the bed, and invisibly go down.
Okay, by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. You head
No
downstairs.
shoes, just socks.
Yeah, okay. In your socks, you start descending the stairs and kind of peeking around the right invisibly. You can see that Enril has gotten back behind the counter, and he's just having a little chat with the mage, who is now no longer in any sort of... He is in very street attire, a simple tunic and fitted pants and boots, and sitting there kind of hurriedly sipping what smells like not that great coffee. And you can actually hear the mage saying, and you're sure nobody else is here? And Enril says, yeah, I just went upstairs and checked. It's just me. You can go look for yourself if you really want. And the mage says, he looks around really hurriedly. Oh, God, that's hot. No, that's fine. Thank you.
Is he using his hands?
The mage?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally like taking his wrists and like... So like, yes,
Good.
but no.
Disturbing.
Precisely what I wanted.
Actually, he would have gloves on now. Yeah, so like, he has gloves on, trying to hide what's going on. He just kind of takes it, and Enril seems to be paying no mind. He kind of like, he looks up at you at the stairs, but he can't see you. You can tell he's like eyeing, waiting for you guys to like spring into action. He looks a little nervous.
Okay. I would then invisibly behind the bar. Well, I would kind of sit down on one of the stairs to the corner where I would hope nobody would walk over me, and then control my other my illusory double,
Okay.
and I would go wake Six and Bess up. Because knowing Doran, I always assumed that he would have everything alarmed.
Can it?
Well, I would
speak?
tell you guys that you guys can enter my room without causing.
That's right. Yeah, password. Gotcha.
No, it's just you guys.
then-
I can set it to people.
Oh, it can speak.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nifty.
Yeah, you specifically.
The
do not
dog
set
needs
up-
a password, and I think that's stupid.
Yeah, no, I can just go, hey, Alistair can't set you off, and you can't set it off.
Your illusory double can speak, so you go over to Bess and Six's room.
Yes, I would gently wake them up. Hey, he's downstairs. So am I. This is a double. I'm gonna bring him up.
Who? What?
It is like
The
it is
guy,
like
the
5
mage.
fucking a.m. It is like crack of dawn, before dawn.
Can't this wait until later?
I'm doing it now. You don't have to get up.
Okay, we'll get our clothes on.
I do the same for Doran's room.
I go, can you hear me through it? Do I know if you can?
Yeah, it's
He can
Just me.
speak. Yeah, he can literally. It's just like it's him.
I go, remember, I gave Six 2 torches that can turn 2 of us invisible, and I can turn invisible. We can literally surround him at the bar with 4 invisible people.
I like that.
Oh, hold on, did you forget about those? Because I haven't.
I forgot about those.
I haven't. I remember I gave him 2 torches that turn 2 people invisible. And I can turn myself invisible. Alright, I will go let them know we can get down there. You can connect to me telepathically, and we'll go from there.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep, I will tell Six and Bess. Go just hand, because I know I gave 6 2. Give 1 to each of you. Shake it and say your own name. I can turn myself invisible. We go downstairs, surround him, and then we win.
Now, none of us can see each other.
No, but if I'm talking to you in my head, narrating it, you can also switch between us.
Yeah, it's true.
And we can also all hold hands if I know where you are on the staircase.
I don't want to
Yep,
hold
that
hands
works.
with Doran.
I would have not held hands with you anyway, so.
Good.
I
So,
hate your hands.
Boy,
do you guys activate your...
Yeah.
yes. I'm
I will also
removing
cast it on myself.
the inventory.
And we are 4 invisible people.
Okay.
And I think we all surround him.
I would say you guys surround him behind. I'm gonna go behind the bar.
Okay, you stay
You'll
on
see
3.
me go invisible first, and then
Yep.
just let me do something quick.
Okay.
Once he touches us, once you go on and once you turn invisible, we're gonna do it too because it will be just, hey, we're talking to you, bud.
Oh, I'm already on the stairs down there. This is my double.
Okay, I know. Once you get rid of your invisibility from in front of him, we will all turn uninvisible, and then
Once I go invisible, give me 6 seconds.
once if he stands up, it's gonna be immediate. Once he stands up, I'm gonna have to end mine just to be defensible.
Very well.
Okay, I relay that to the other two. I'm assuming we get it. Best 6 me behind him. If you have, if you got that image, and then Alistair in front. Sound good to everyone else?
I'm behind the bar.
Yeah, so you're in front of the
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So you guys all move into position as quietly as you can. You're invisible, so you're all going to make stealth checks, but with advantage.
Oof.
Oof.
Things Doran isn't very good at.
Not oof.
Oh, stealth check.
Sorry, what did
Yeah,
you ask
stealth
for?
check advantage. So we got one kind of oof. We got one big not oof. We got one eh.
What the fuck? Okay, that's fine. I was like 5. Shit.
Where am I? There we are.
Ooh, they look double digit. There we go.
Sweet.
All right. So funny enough, as the 4 of you head down, and
Do I
get
get
in,
double advantage because I'm only in the socks?
no, invisibly, you all get into position, and you can all hear. Here's what you hear. You hear the mage saying to Enril as he's like with his wrists kind of trying to finish his coffee, and he says, "And you promise that gold ensures nobody knows I'm here." And Enril says, "Unless somebody pays me more." And the mage kind of looks panicked for a moment, and Enril goes, I'm kidding. Where am I?" And the mage...
Doran's to Alistair in his head. Oof.
But then, as you say, oof, in Alistair's head, Alistair, as you're just kind of moving over the bar, you slip a little bit, and there's like a thud. You all just hear a thud on the ground behind the bar, and the mage's
Me?
like, "Yeah, with a 5?
He get he has advantage.
Oh, 14 advantage. Thank you. I forgot. So Doran, it would be. Excuse me. Doran, you all hear. So it'd be behind behind the mage outside of the bar. You all hear a thud, and the mage quickly withdraws. and it was like, "You good?" And the mage is like, "Did you hear that? Did you?" He's looking all over, and Enril's like, I didn't hear anything. Are you okay, friend? You look a little panicked." And the mage starts to get up. He's like, I think I need to go.
Okay. Well, that's my cue then. I'm gonna
Yep.
cast sleep at level 5.
Okay. I believe that now you need to roll to see if you beat his current hit points.
Yes.
Or is it
let
his
me-
hit point max? It's his current hit point, right?
Spell sends creatures into magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points a creature with the spell can affect.
Okay.
Creatures within 20 feet. Higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second or level, roll an additional 2d8 for every slot above the first. So it's an additional 6d8.
Oh my. Okay.
For
So
11
that's-
d8.
Roll it.
Sadie. Come here.
20 foot sleevey.
That's
That's the first.
only
with-
5.
Yep. That's the first. Without his additional 6.
Roll well. Ooh,
Roll well. He did.
55.
So that first one wouldn't have worked. With the extra 31, he goes, I have to go. Collapses to the ground.
I turned visible.
and
Casting
everybody-
the spell, I turn tangible.
Yeah, all of you are suddenly there, and everyone goes, "Whoa, okay, you guys mean business." I was hoping that was you.
He
I
pissed
poke
me
him.
off.
I thought I
poke
took
him
care
in
of
the
the
neck.
rats.
I poke him in the neck.
You poke
the
who?
sleeping guy.
Oh yeah,
The sleeping guy. Gently, not enough to unweight.
kind of poke him. He is out cold.
I look at Alistair and go, why haven't you done that before?
I haven't had a reason to.
Six spills a shot glass before he turns visible. It's just a floating shot glass that just the liquid disappears. I'm allowing
Actually,
this.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Holden. Because of how Glyph of Warding works, unless they do an action that would directly break it, they can't stop it until it hits its hour mark.
Oh,
So 2 of you appear.
because
Six is still just like taking a shot back there, like these guys got it, and then Bess is still back there, like yeah, but still invisible.
she would have to do an action, something that would break invisibility
Yep.
for
They're
it to
probably
break.
not super well aware of that. Bess might be aware of this, but Six certainly wouldn't be.
You see a floating shot glass, and I go, "You guys can turn." Oh no, you can't. Doran just starts laughing to himself. Oh, that was in a real situation that you had failed, that would have still worked because they would have been visible upon breaking the invisibility. But they can't do it by will. That's not how this works.
And Ro looks like, wait, are the other 2 here too?
See that shot glass?
Hey! Hold on!
It gets
moves
dropped quickly.
He just drops and clatters to the floor. He starts moving or just kind of waving his hands around, trying to touch you. But obviously, Six, being as nimble as he is, just whoop, whoop, nope. It's like, that was looking at, where'd you, son of a...
I'll look at Andrew and I'll go, I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it.
Man, how pissed would you have been if you just went to grab... How much alcohol do you have in that barrel? Six, how much alcohol does he have in that barrel? You can still speak freely without breaking anything.
I mean, enough for a few days.
Jesus, Six. Fuck.
And either he's an alcoholic or you don't have a lot of alcohol in there.
There is at least half a barrel.
Six, you might need help.
Okay.
Are you guys, can you get him out of here or upstairs or...
We'll take care of him, Chester.
Yeah. Were you here for that more gold remark? I thought that was pretty funny.
Did he actually pay you gold?
Yeah, he gave me a gold to hush money.
I gave you 2 gold. to
Luckily,
hush
you
money.
paid me more.
Always give 2 gold.
Man, this town is kind of sleazy. I like it.
It's a trade post put in the perfect place for tourists. Of course it's sleazy.
Bess is gonna steal the shoes off of the mage's feet as he sleeps.
The shoes just kind of the boots slip off and are floating.
I take off his gloves to show Enrol the handiwork.
Yeah, there are like
Alistair.
very hastily stitched up cuts there still.
Would I be able to do a medicine check to see if I could fix that
With
my medicinal and magical arcane skills?
okay, but like you want to make a medicine check to fix it, or you want to use a certain
No.
spell?
Surgery check.
Like,
Surgery check.
like to look and see if I have the know-how to fix it. Like, see what it would take to fix this poor broken man.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
whatever.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
You're a broken man, my ass.
Your ass is a broken man.
True that.
With a
She's still,
15,
she's
looking
still
over it.
invisible too.
Yeah, looking over it. You guys don't see her looking over it. They're
Wrist
pretty.
just sort of
They're stitched up. It looks pretty bad. There might be some infection, maybe. Cure wounds would help, but you might need lesser restoration or maybe something more to actually
Okay.
restore the use of his hands.
Bess is gonna wave the boots around up in the air, like, ooh, ghost boots. But
Ghost
she's
boots.
gonna say, why don't we bring him upstairs and bind him with
a good
all
call.
that rope that Doran bought?
I bought so much rope, Enrol. It's ridiculous.
Bess is
Does
gonna
he
start
have-
trying to drag the guy upstairs.
I would stop Beth and just go, can someone pick him up? If you hurt him, he might wake up.
Oh,
Yeah, I will also carry.
I will not help.
have
but
anything
oh yeah, can we search this person first?
When we get up
blatantly
there.
on him, a
Okay.
necklace or a ring or anything like that?
Just
I-
anything.
I don't
would
much
like
care what you
to-
do, but just don't do it here.
Question for you: is the other person here a heavy sleeper?
I have no idea.
Well,
The dogs.
Do
if they
Should
if
I-
they complain,
I put 5 gold down in the bar and say, "Thank you, you're a big help. We won't leave a body."
He looks at the 5 gold. If they complain, I'll come up with a plausible excuse.
Appreciate it.
We nod, and I guess we had to. I say, Alatar, it's either your room or my room because I don't think Bess wants it to bunk with a body.
Oh, nobody's bunking with the body. I don't plan on killing him unless he tries to run.
We have 100 feet of rope.
I know.
Let's do this.
You can literally just like mummify him.
Does he have anything blatant on him, like a necklace or a ring or anything that's just obviously
Shiny.
Immediately looking at him as he is, he looks incredibly plain.
okay? Cool.
I mean,
So
he does have a little bag on his hip, but
I would like to take the bag off as they carry his body
okay.
and rummage through it as I go upstairs.
Okay. You take. Brandon says, "Do your homework, Clara." As you take the bag off, as you guys are bringing the body upstairs, Doran, you look at the bag, and as you go to rummage through it,
I did.
you open it up, and you look, and you're like, "Oh, that's a bag of holding."
I am keeping the bag of holding, but I'm also rummaging through it.
Okay.
So I would like to add a bag of holding to my inventory.
Yes, you
'cause
can
I
add
do not
You can
plan
add
on
a
giving this back.
bag of holding to your inventory. Are you gonna take the stuff out and like lay it out, or are you just wanting to see what's in it right now?
I want to see what's in it and see if it's worth sharing, as
Okay.
Doran is not very trusting of the entire party.
As you guys are just like quickly
currently.
bringing everything up, bringing him and the bag upstairs, and just bringing him to somebody's room, Doran, you could immediately see it looks like there's some clothes in there, maybe some coin, some sort of.
How much
pendant.
coin?
You can count it when you get upstairs.
Okay,
I'm just letting you know what you see immediately,
yeah.
like maybe some coins, some
Coin,
clothes, some sort of
pendant.
pendant, maybe a dagger, and
There's
some sort of
seven.
parchment.
Parchment, pendant, in the order: coin, pendant, parchment. Of what I'm going to look at.
Okay, so you guys head upstairs and you bring him to somebody's room.
Alistair's room.
Alistair, okay, yeah, that'd be furthest away from the person staying there right now. And what are you gonna do with him?
What does the bed look like? Is it like attached to anything, or is it freestanding?
It is freestanding. It's just a basic
Down.
wood frame.
I'd like to scoot it to the middle of the room,
Okay,
and then put him on it,
he's on it.
and then mummify him.
You will let him use the 100 feet of rope.
You just fucking wrap him. Just fucking wrap it up. Okay.
Alistair, I'd suggest putting some gaps in it that you can stab him if you need to. You don't have to actually stab him, but so you can threaten him. Because then you don't have to move the rope when you're threatening him.
Can I please
You've
fix his
suffered
arms?
through my
I would
you
not fix his
suffered through
arm.
my torture movements. Trust me, I know how this works.
Yes. Best I'd say we shouldn't fix his arms until all's said and done.
Okay.
If we choose to fix his arm. I'm keeping this bag. I can give him most of the stuff inside, but I'm keeping the bag.
I'm going to take the rope, and I'm going to kind of mummify his arms along the sides of his body, but I will leave his wrists exposed, and I will have Bess heal his wrists. But the hands are staying tied.
Okay. And best as I'd say, you
Um,
probably wouldn't have even prepared your spells for today if you wanted to take restoration or whatever you can do. You can do
Yeah.
so now.
I would love to do that.
Okay, you're gonna try lesser restoration.
Yes. Do I have to cast it twice one for each of his arms?
If you want to not have to make some sort of Arcana or Medicine check to actually
Can I give her
enable-
advantage on whatever she rolls?
since she is casting a spell.
If I were to scan his arms so that she could see exactly where it was?
In that case, yes. You can either use one spell and roll, or you can use 2 spells, and with Alistair's help, no need for a roll.
Stop. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Bad.
Cat's up to something.
Cat's like,
Yep,
fuck you,
yep.
Mom.
I was like, Cat's up to something. You are bad. All right.
Okay, she gets to hang out with me now.
Would you like to use 2 spells and no roll with Alistair's help, or 1 roll with advantage, only 1 spell?
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time for me?
You can cast 1 lesser restoration and have advantage on a medicine check given Alistair's help, or 2 lesser restorations and with Alistair's help, no roll.
1.
All right, make a medicine check with advantage. As Alistair,
Don't bite me.
you see
Get out
Alistair
of here.
focus on the wrists, and he starts pointing out the most problem areas.
Stop. I need to close my door. Hang on. I'm so sorry.
Beat up the cat.
Eat the cat. Or yeet the cat.
I don't know. We're fixing his arms
No,
if he
she
tries
was
to run.
trying to
kill
chew.
him.
She was trying to chew on my jewelry, so I moved her away from it, and then she started biting me and running at my ankles. So I had to make her leave.
80.
Bad cat. Am I
Can't live
making?
with them.
Am I casting my lesser restoration now?
Yes, and then since you're only going to
Must
cast it once,
rest.
with Alistair's help, you can make a medicine check with advantage.
You know, Doran, this would be really funny if you pretended to be that other guy and then told him he was dead.
I would like to change my appearance to be Malloran.
Okay, you are now Malloran. Best with a 17, thanks to Alistair's help, you seal the wounds. They appear to be fine. You don't know if he's gonna have, fully working hands, but you feel like you've done a good enough job.
Okay.
You don't
would
feel
I
so
have
bad about
known?
his condition anymore.
Would I have known if that would clear up any infection that he had?
They look fine, so probably.
Okay.
You're not a trained doctor per se.
Holden, do we use all of my rope to tie him up?
If you want.
Well, did we? Because I would like to do.
If you
something.
want to like 3/4 mummify him, yes.
Does anyone else have some rope I can borrow?
I do.
Okay, loosely. Don't actually tie me up. I'm gonna sit in the corner. I'm gonna make myself dirty and muddy and like a little bit bloody. I'm gonna go. When we wake him up, I'm gonna act like I brought you guys to him as punishment for
This is
leaving
gonna
him to
be
die.
I'm so invisible, so
Yeah, Six and Best are still invisible.
No, wouldn't casting a spell cut the
Best
invisibility?
is
Yes,
no longer
Best is
invisible.
back.
6
Uh,
is still invisible.
6. Punch something.
do I have to? I kind of
Yes.
like this.
It's the only way you're gonna break it, or you're stuck that for an hour.
Punch
I
me!
slapped
I
Dora.
say, starting to flail my arms around, trying to punch him.
Wait, Alistair, couldn't we, to wake him up, have 6 punch him lightly?
We could, but I'm also thinking of making this entire room a different illusion. And I could really play this up, but I kind of don't want to use that many spells this early in the
No.
day.
I think we should just wake him up, get our information, either kill him or let him go, depending on what you guys want. Because I haven't just figured out what we're doing with him, honestly.
Very fair. Very fair.
So 6, can you hold yourself back?
Yes.
Okay, then on Alistair's go. It's up to him. This is his show. I'm just here to pretend that to be a friendly face who's angry.
Okay.
I have to hold on. If you're unconscious, do you automatically fail saving throws?
Dex for sure.
Charisma?
Charisma,
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
I believe it's Dex and Strength saving throws are instant fails. One unconscious. However, when you're conscious or unconscious, you still have to save for
Yeah, I think
intelligence, charisma, and wisdom.
the incapacitated can't take actions or reactions. Doesn't say anything about saving throws. Oh, unconscious.
We'll
here
do
we
that
go.
then.
And can't move or speak. The creature, blah, blah, blah. Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws, not charisma.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I'm going to cast the Zone of Truth then.
Okay. He'll make this, attempt the save, unconsciously. And with a grand total of 15.
I believe my save is 16. Hold on.
That's what mine is. So I'd assume yours is close.
Where's my spell DC?
I mean, I can figure it out for you quick if you don't have it for some reason.
I know I have it somewhere. I just can't find it because
I mean, you should have it on your core stats, and I see you don't. So I believe it's 8 plus your charisma plus proficiency, because you're bard. So
I could have swore I had it on here.
So
I've been
12
using it.
plus proficiency. So yours would be 16.
Cool.
So he just barely fails, unconscious. You can sense that the zone of truth has taken hold.
Epic. Alright, then go ahead, 6.
I slap him non-lethally.
What'd she do?
You slap him,
Mm-hmm.
and so What?
6 is
Where?
visible.
Yeah, 6 is visible. Where?
That's him.
What?
He's the one who orchestrated the whole thing. I say in Malloran's voice,
He-
tied up and
he,
bloody
like-
in the corner.
He tries to move. He looks around. He looks over at you. You bloody coward!
I look him dead in the eyes and I say, if you try to cast a spell with that voice of yours, I'll take that too. Also, try wiggling your fingers.
You see his fingers wiggle a little bit, and he kind of winces in pain.
I fixed you up a little bit. And then I tighten the ropes around his hands.
So you do.
It was
You
his
are-
plan. He's the one who did everything.
You know that's not true.
Well, who did then? Maybe if you tell me the truth, I'll spare your life.
Maybe if
Or
you
maybe I'll
suck my cock,
torture
I'll tell
this
you.
one while you watch.
I
If
already
that-
told
that's all
you
it
it was
takes.
the queen.
What in the hell's is wrong with you?
I have a family, man.
You know what you signed up for.
No one said they would be this fucking strong.
Nobody
Beth
said
shows
that.
off her muscles in the background.
It's supposed to be fucking easy.
You know it wasn't.
I love the idea of Beth just flexing in the background.
There's a reason we waited till they were asleep. I don't
Yeah,
know who
maybe
told
if
you
you
this
had
would
done-
be easy.
We had enough men. We celebrated, man.
You,
I mean, you didn't 'cause you're a-
celebrated.
Fucking joy kill.
Killjoy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're
looking
a
for.
coward with no
You're
honor.
the one who fucking ran.
I did not run.
Oh,
Actually,
you're-
Not until the
Really?
battle
Because
was
I
lost.
chased you for a while.
I ran once everybody else had.
You
Was
left me
Malloran
for
one of the
dead.
ones? Was Malloran one of the ones that I hit with enemies abound?
I believe he was actually.
I think he was.
I think he was one of the two.
No, Malloran's
No.
the one I suffocated.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, he was the lightning bolted one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you left me for dead.
And
And now I made sure they found you.
do you forget the contract you signed? Does that mean nothing to you?
Well, technically it doesn't apply to him anymore, but
Like hell it doesn't. In fact,
No, it-
how are you alive?
it
contract
it physically
did you
does not.
sign? Tell me more about this contract.
He spits in your direction.
Rude.
He continues looking right at Malloran.
It's
You
in your
shouldn't be
best-
alive.
Well, I am.
Were the contracts fake?
It appears that way.
That bitch. That conniving bitch.
So Gloucester boy, is that just another guy, or are you all from Gloucester?
I don't know where they're from.
Okay, no, that was most specifically for where are you from?
Doesn't matter.
It kind of does, so that's not the truth.
I wouldn't have my hands visible right now. I would modify it so I'm missing like most of my fingers, and I'd turn my body and go, I think it does, as I show my mangled left hand.
Why?
I have a client who really enjoys finger bones.
Oh, we also have a jar of teeth if you wouldn't mind contributing.
I set it on the counter.
Who the hell are you really?
They call me the Tooth Fairy.
Someone quote that.
Jason!
That's gonna be my new moniker.
It's gonna work.
You better get in after or before dark, or the Tooth Fairy will get you.
You got a nice set of pearly whites there. It'd be a shame if something happened to him. He just punches people's teeth out. Fucking puts them in a jar. Yeah, I
Alright,
know I said
That
teeth.
quote is added.
Yes.
Number 281. They call me the Tooth Fairy. In parentheses, he says, holding a jar of teeth. Jason, D&D.
It's in your best interest, man, to talk.
You still have a chance at living after this.
What do you... Okay, apparently there's a nasty bug in the kitchen I need to go kill.
Okay. Godspeed.
Jason,
Alright,
are you
book it.
prepared?
Where
Am
were
I
we?
prepared for what?
The mage was about
Prepared
to
to
look
get the
at
answers that
Malrin
you want?
and says,
Maybe not.
I have nothing left to say to you.
You're not talking
That's
to me,
a
are
lie.
you?
Yeah. Okay. Now. Sorry. Go ahead, Six.
No, I just said that's a lie. You're in a zone of truth.
He is.
Well, he has nothing left to say of Malarin, who
What about-
actually.
Zone of truth. If
genuinely.
somebody believes something to be true, they can say it in a zone of truth. Which is why
Fine,
earlier when he said where he's from doesn't matter, he genuinely believed that, so he could say it.
Fine. As per our agreement, you are gonna let me go, alright, man? I looked at 6.
Well, I didn't
Only if
say.
you give me a big old kiss on the
Huh?
lips before you go. I'm kidding. Don't.
Yeah, I mean that was the deal. I didn't say you could keep all those teeth, though.
I smile and show for the mage I'm missing like the top half of my like teeth on my left side. You already took so many.
I got enough.
The mage just turns and stares straight up.
I walk over and untie Doran.
I would leave and I'm going to go count my goodies.
Okay.
Turning back to myself as a second I walk out the door.
I take out one of those pretty new scalpels I got,
Oh boy.
and I just twirl it around my fingers, and I look at him and I go, "Okay, now that our friend is gone, that could be you. That could be you. It legitimately, in maybe 10 minutes, that could be you. But you're
Did you
playing
take my
the
coin,
dick
I
game.
asked him?
One more time.
I asked him if he took my coin. Were you the one that took my coin?
I haven't taken any coin from you.
You said you had nothing left to say.
To him. He says, kind of like nodding toward the door where Malrin left.
Loopholes. I like it.
Fuck.
Alistair?
I just want answers, so we know the queen sent you.
Fine.
Okay. That's pretty simple. She wanted you to meet out of Shinebright. Is she the one meeting you?
I don't know.
We could take you as a hostage. She probably wouldn't care.
He looked like he was about to say something, and then he said she probably wouldn't care, and he just sighs.
Or would she? I ask him.
I strongly doubt it.
Are you her lover? No, I'm kidding. Doran's dream job, not us.
You're her
Not
dad.
anymore. She tried to kill me. Dora doesn't take lightly to that. Okay, yeah, he does. He's very forgiving on that part. But still.
Doran's a simp.
Yeah, he is. But he also speaks for himself.
Yeah, I can't even dispute that. You have definitely played like that.
He is his #1 subscriber on OnlyFans.
God damn it. You're the top 1% of yourself.
Whoa.
I'm running out of questions to ask him because I didn't think that I would get to this in this session.
I'm gonna go get Doran, I say angrily, walking towards the door.
So, is Bess still in the room?
Yes.
It's Bess and Alistair. Okay.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
Good
Yes.
cop, not even a cop.
Why do you
What
want
did
this
he say?
position?
He just said yes.
That's good to know.
You are just a treat. Why are you being
Man.
so uptight? Is it because I tied you up and slept you?
You lot don't seem very good at this.
Man, where's Zelfer when you need him?
We're better at it than your mom.
Probably.
Alistair, at that point, we'll just look at Bess like, what?
I had a question and I forgot what it was. So I'm just trying to talk until I find my way back to the question.
I am decent at this, except most of my patients don't survive the operation. And you're an exception, and I'm trying to be very nice about it, and it's really not working in my favor.
Did we already find out where he gathered information from the bounty for? Like where he got
I think he's got New Republic.
Okay.
Right, Holden?
Sorry, I was reading something else. You were wondering where the bounty came from?
Where
Yeah.
he found the
You have not asked him specifically, I don't think. But the other mercenary mentioned, or rather, Barrelin mentioned. Not Barrelin. Who was it? Oh,
Tinker.
The Tinker. Thank you. Did say the Queen.
So the queen is who informed you of our bounties, or rather, that's who issued the bounties on us.
So you've learned.
Now, did you learn about all this from the New Republic, or is the Queen in a somewhat different place?
I have no idea where the Queen is. I learned about this in the New Republic Tavern.
What do you know of the tunnels underneath?
The tunnels?
Can I check to see if he's spoofing me?
He's in a zone of truth.
Oh, okay.
So he can't spoof you.
I mean,
no
he can if
spoofing
he's
here.
clever enough.
Can I
What?
check?
Like him saying the tunnels in a questioning way isn't a lie.
Okay.
Fair.
You can make an insight check if you'd like.
I think I would.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make an
Right.
insight check on that.
Why do you want to find a rat?
Okay, 18.
You know,
The way he is like stoically looking up, he looks like he would, and the shortness of all his answers, he looks like he's probably trying to give you the runaround. In general, it's hard to say though whether he's actually lying or being deceitful about how much he knows about the tunnels.
I'm
Whether
gonna
he's
stand-
actually being stupid or whether he's just yolking us.
I'm gonna stand, so I'm like looking down on his face as he's looking up.
Okay.
Can you tell me about the tunnels?
What tunnels?
Can I bitch slap him?
You can.
I would love to.
Okay. Doran and Six, as you guys are returning, you hear a blam.
I look at Six and go, what do you want? Do you want a dagger?
I'm trying to find a rat.
Ah, I have this bag now that's like your bag.
You're literally looking around for a rat?
Yeah.
Okay, you can
You are
make an investigation check.
fucking the worst.
So Doran, you hear a smack as you return.
He came out to find me and then find a rat,
Yeah.
I believe,
Correct.
right? So yeah, so he
Yeah,
would have said,
You might want to get back in there.
do you want a dagger?
I have one. Thank you.
I have this fun bag that's just like yours.
Oh, do you want me to reach in and grab it?
No,
Oh,
For 10 gold.
I just
Okay.
want you know that I can now store a bunch of stuff too.
and we could make a bomb. Anyway, all right.
We're just
I
gonna
will-
leave that there.
Be in my room. If you guys need me for anything, let me know. But try not to need me.
All right.
Did my bitch slap help get anything out of him?
It's certainly, well, his cheek is very red and he certainly looks pissed. All right. For the next minute or two, Six, you will be looking around for a rat, and I will tell you whether you find one in a
Alright.
minute or two.
Fabulous.
I hate you so much, Jason. But in a good
Can
way.
I add one more thing to the list? I'm also trying to find a metal bucket.
Oh no, Jason! Jason!
What?
Because I know what you're doing, I almost just
Ah.
want to say no. But yeah, you could find a metal bucket.
Oh no.
Or you could ask, do you want to
I
ask?
also think
and
I
roll
know
for
what he's
it?
doing.
I
Or you just want to look for one?
Yeah, well, I'll just look for it. We'll come back to it.
He'll give you a
no.
metal bucket. We'll see if you find a rat in a minute or two with a 16.
Okay.
So
No.
Alistair and Bess in there. Bess gives him a good bitch slap and just thanks.
You're
That's
welcome.
like the nice stuff. You're getting like special treatment right now, actually.
I really.
I know.
Fucker.
You attacked us in the middle of the night when we were all peacefully sleeping. I don't take kindly to that. It kind of pissed me off a lot to the point where now you're tied up on a bed because we found you.
I don't give a shit about you. It was for money.
How much? What were the bounties again?
I can tell you.
So you're saying if we all pretended to be dead and we got this guy to come and collect the bounties, we could then beat him up and take all the bounties.
Are you
I mean,
asking
you
him
could
that?
also-
No,
No, he only,
brainstorming.
but also, why would you need him when I can just look like someone else?
Okay, true.
He says, the fast one was worth 500 dead, 700 alive.
Jeez.
This one, he says, nodding toward Bess, with the weak arm, 400 and 600. You, 300 and 400. And the other one, I think, 200 and 300.
Hurtful. I feel like we should have been worth a lot more, but that's just me.
I feel the same way now.
How much would you have asked for if you'd known?
You're not there.
How much
Ah.
would you have asked for?
If I had known, I wouldn't have taken the job.
But just
You
throw a
have a
number on it.
family.
I'm curious.
Shut up, Six. You're not there.
I'm not there.
Do you have a family?
Everyone has a family.
Do you have a dog?
He looks over at you, squinting. Why?
Do you have a cat?
He looks back up.
I get in his face again. Do you have a dog?
What purpose do these questions serve you right now? Ask me what you want to know, and I will go. And you'll
I just
probably
asked you
never
what
see
I
me
want
again.
To know. I just asked you what I want to know, bitch. Are
I
you not
don't
fucking
have a
listening to me?
cat.
Oh, but you have a dog? Aw. I look at Alistair. He has a dog.
Do you have a significant other to take care of the dog?
No.
Do you have a brother to
So-
take care of the dog?
No.
Who's taking care of your dog currently?
My housekeeper.
Okay. Good.
Is that slang for your dog as a hostage?
How are
I can
you
imagine
so...
him being tied up on the bed and exasperated. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you so capable in combat, but so incredibly incapable in everything else you do?
Wouldn't say everything else.
We did catch you.
You're not there.
I know.
I have 12 journals depicting the capability of what I am able to do. And I don't need your saying otherwise.
Yeah,
shank him in
creative
the side.
writing.
You know what?
Just because.
Oh.
I'm going to shank him in the side just because.
Roll a d4.
I will.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Man, that's-
So it's just a little prick. Just ask
The
me what
ropes
you
are there.
need to know.
This is just me being angry at you.
Should I go get
I think
Six so we can
we've-
ask more questions, Alistair?
I think we've gotten all the questions that we actually needed out.
Then why am I here?
You know, you pissed me off.
It was for money. It's nothing
Don't-
Doesn't
personal.
change the fact I'm pissed off.
But you let the other guy go.
Well, he found us because you know, kind of
no,
betrayed him.
he's dead. That other guy he's not. You hallucinated that part.
Uh-huh.
We his
When
wife
we-
will miss him.
I'm sorry, what?
His wife will miss him.
When we let you go, if we let you go, what will you continue to do at that point? Will you go back to being a bounty hunter? Will you report to those who you initially got the bounty from about us? Will you run? Will you go collect your dog and leave, or
I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, damn. 7th level. Fuck. I thought it went up by 5th, 6th, 7th. Shit. Okay. Well.
people are always going to be after us anyways. I mean, do we really need to kill him? Holden, it looks like you're drinking a bottle of ketchup.
I am.
Are you?
Yep.
Let me go see if anyone else has any questions. Actually, Bess, will you go see if anybody else has
For
any
the
questions?
God's sakes.
Wait, no, I want to hang out with him.
Okay, fine.
Fine. Oh,
Jinx.
I'll
Uh,
go.
Has
I
6
leave.
found that rat yet?
With a 16. Yes.
Jason, no.
But Alistair, you have left to...
No, Bess did.
Best left?
Best left.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, we
so it's
said it at
just
the same
Alistair in there.
time, and then she was like, I'll go.
Okay. So it's just Alistair in there?
Yes.
Okay. Bess leaves. He looks over at you. And he begins uttering some arcane words. And he is going to cast Misty Step.
You can't go through walls with that.
No.
Can I, as I see him casting, cover his mouth with my hand?
You can try. Why don't you make
I would like to.
a sleight of hand check? Okay. He looks over to you and begins muttering something that you recognize as some sort of arcane mumbo jumbo, and you quickly...
No. I told you. You've been warned about this. And I'm gonna press my blade against his neck.
With his
No
mouth still
spells.
covered, he just squints at you. Narrows his eyes.
You went a few days, actually it was just a day, without your hands. How was that? I still have his mouth covered. It's a
Yep.
completely rhetorical question. He just kind of grins. How about your voice? Can you... I was literally just about to say, can you drink coffee without your voice? And I was like, fuck, yes you can.
You're doing great.
Yeah, I know. I have it planned out for other people, but this is kind of like a special case where I don't actually want to kill him, but now I have to take his fucking vocal cords out.
Now you have to. Yeah, you did say you would.
Yeah, I ain't no bitch. No, I'm going to
Just cut his tongue out.
actually, how far is... How far away did Bess go looking? Is she at least 30 feet away? Oh, never
idea.
mind. Wait, I thought compulsion was completely different than that.
Oh, my ears.
Okay, shit, never mind. I can't use that then. Okay. I'm going to basically sit on top of him and wait for Bess to get back with 6.
Okay. So you basically sit on top of him and keep his mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
And he sits there. He just like lays his head back down, closes his eyes. And
I
after
open the door.
okay, Bess, you find 6 with a bucket and a rat.
What you got there, buddy?
I got a bucket and a rat. I read about this once.
Uh-huh.
I have no clue what's about to happen as Clara.
Clara, I've got to say, how I know you, you're not gonna like it.
In fact,
If
I'm
you-
not even sure I want a DM for it, but you know,
The fact that
Is TOS appropriate?
probably
Don't,
technically.
don't worry too hard.
I'm really worried, but anyways.
You should be. I am.
let's put it this way: when Zelfer tortured someone, this is worse.
It's on
Do you
par.
need more rats?
Do you need more rats?
Oh God.
Anyway, so we walk in and Alistair is cuddling with the man.
Yep, pretty kinda, a little bit.
He tried to spell out of here. And I'm debating.
Why didn't you cut his tongue off?
Because if we still need answers, it would just make it way harder.
But I can fix that.
Actually,
Do we still need answers?
I'm gonna cut his tongue out.
Oh no.
Listen, can't you
In
tell
front of them?
Yeah, I can tell it. I was just like,
Okay.
what's a loophole?
Okay,
in
so
this?
as they
I'm like,
walk
oh, wait, I
in,
could just do this.
You explain what happened, and you're like, you know what? Okay, are you gonna
I was
try to
like,
just
we
like
need-
force his jaw open and just cut it?
I kind of imagine it like, you know, we need answers, so I can't cut out his tongue, and then his eyes just light up, and he's like, oh, duh. Yeah.
Okay, make a strength check to literally pull his jaw open and cut out his tongue.
Holden, how do you
You've-
think tonight's session was gonna go?
He actually thought we were gonna make it back to Direwood in this session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thought
you were way off.
Well,
Yeah,
Three.
your 10 does
Strength-
not beat his 12, so you're
Not
able
my
to kind of
strong
like
suit.
pry his strong suit, pry his jaw open, and like you're able to like a little
I-
bit. There's no way you're gonna be able to like pull open his jaw and cut his
I
tongue
want
out.
your tongue. I'm going to take
And
your
he's
tongue.
just struggling against you.
I'm going to take your tongue. Let it happen. Or else my friend here will put his bucket with rat on you.
He doesn't say
Six
anything.
turns around and sighs and puts the rat down and says, "You're free, little buddy. Go."
Jason, were you gonna do
And
it?
it skitters the fuck off.
Jason,
I had
were you gonna do it?
I was gonna do it the slow way. I'll tell you later. No, it wasn't gonna be that bad. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
I was worried
Six,
about
do you
it.
have any more questions for our a guest who's elated to be here?
I don't think so.
Do you think Doran has any questions?
No, he definitely does not.
Okay. That's all I need then.
He said not to bother him.
Well, Bess, what do you think we should do?
With him?
Yeah, do we let him go?
I don't want to kill him. He has a dog. What would his dog think if he never came home? Does your dog have a name?
Are you
Is
still?
it Spot? Is it
Uh,
Fido?
I would still have my hand over his mouth, but I would let go for a second.
He doesn't
No,
say anything.
Balthazar?
I'm gonna Gias him.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay. Wisdom saving throw or beat. Okay. Oh, whoops. With a natural 19, I think he's gonna pass.
fuckhead. All right. Well, that's all I needed. I'm gonna get off him.
Okay.
He's officially taken 1 damage from us. I don't think we got any information that we didn't already know out of
Nope,
him.
you have literally done nothing.
I thought we had more questions for him, honestly.
The
I'll
thing-
ask Doran.
no, the
He said
thing
he's
is,
trying not to need him. I go find Doran.
Okay. Doran is in his room, kind of just like perusing his new belongings.
I'm putting a lot of my stuff in the bag of holding.
Blake, I
Hey,
can give
Doran.
you like a quick synopsis of the parchment if you want. I can send you the full typed out thing later. But do you want to?
What's a quick synopsis?
Basically, you guys are high value targets. It has the prices. It has your exact location as of a day ago, and it
Okay.
has your skill sets.
I go, yep. I'm going to change my appearance.
Okay.
I'm going, as I start walking towards Celio. So I have short black hair, a thin black beard, tattoos running up my neck and arms, and dark blue eyes, and both my hands are scarred. I look at 6. All right. How hurt is he?
It's pretty drastic.
It's gonna be worse. I stand up.
We've done 1 fucking damage to him.
I know. Okay. I had a bucket in the rat. Nah, never mind. Yeah.
I kind of walk. I head forward.
Okay. You
I
walk into
walk
the
in.
room.
I look at Alistair. Nice to see you again.
I can't fucking believe that was you.
It was who? Not always me. As I kind of walk over to the man. So,
Are you gay?
kind of sit down, lean over close to him. How did she know where we were?
Not my business.
I pull up my Tonto knife. His hands are tied down, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I am going to put the blade underneath one of his fingernails.
Okay.
Just the tip of the blade. I'm gonna look at him and go, how did you know where we were?
Magic.
I moved the blade a little bit. Still, the tip is underneath it.
6 is gonna guard the door from the outside.
Okay. You stand there menacingly as you dig it in just a little bit. Ah, magic. That's all I know.
Right, pull it out a little bit. Why did she come after us?
I don't know.
All right, push the blade a little bit more underneath.
I-
Why you guys?
He is still under a zone of truth.
I know. Why
Okay.
you guys?
Because she thought we were equipped for the job.
Does she know we're still alive?
Probably.
What happens to you? She gonna kill you?
Not if I steer clear.
You think that's gonna stop her?
I have no idea.
Or are you just hoping it will? Kind of lean in close. So, explain the contract to me.
The contract was that we took the job and swore not to betray each other and to complete it to the best of our abilities. We sealed it in blood, and as far as I'm aware, if we broke the contract, we would die.
That's fair. Your friend is dead.
I saw at least a couple of them go down. I don't doubt it.
No, like you're the only one left.
No, there's 2.
Oh yeah, that other guy
However,
probably
You know-
dead.
do you know what story we told that man?
Hmm.
That he was the Sloan survivor. And I jammed the blade a little harder into his fingernail.
Ah!
Now, I'd hate to be a liar, So, right now, give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you where you sit.
He has a dog.
I have a
Okay.
dog. Her name is Bonnie.
Bess, do you want a dog named Bonnie?
No.
Oh, I do. I look at the man.
I'll take him for free, thanks.
Come on, I need a good reason.
Because I'm no longer a threat.
I don't believe that.
I fought you once. I'm not going to try again. And now that I'm quite sure the contracts don't have any actual magic to them, I'm
What do you
getting
mean? How do you know they don't have magic to them?
well, that Malrin fucker.
He's dead.
Oh, I saw him sitting right there.
I morph my face slowly into Malrin.
Ah!
And I morph it back to Celio.
He looks petrified.
So,
Joke's on you. You're in purgatory.
let's play this game again. Actually, would the guy we let go, would he have been betraying them?
Maybe.
You might be right. There might not be magic in that. Okay. Give me a reason to let you live. You're not a threat to us, but honestly, you know who we are. You could be a good piece of advice to other people who are coming after us.
It's a very good piece of advice. Somebody who can't say anything because they're dead. Seems like a great... Ah! He says, trying to...
Even though I can see he's in pain from lying and the truth, I push the blade underneath his fingernail more.
And he screams out in pain.
People are sleeping nearby. Don't want to wake them. So,
He just grits his teeth.
my vote is to kill you. Because, honestly, I don't like you. You attempted to kill me in my sleep, which is cowardly.
You faked surrender! You want to talk about cowardly?
No. I would have never surrendered. He fake surrendered, I point at Alistair.
I had a plan. I promise.
What was the plan? I actually never knew. I kind of
I know.
got scared. We'll talk about that later. Why were you going to kill us then if we had surrendered?
Because clearly you were too powerful to bring back alive. I just wanted the money for your heads.
Were you gonna try to bring us back alive?
That was the plan.
How were you gonna do that?
Didn't even try. You just went straight to killing us.
Because you were clearly too powerful to take back alive.
I slept you with one spell, and they sent you after us.
Clearly they underestimated you.
But
No,
how
they
were you gonna take us
overestimated you.
alive? What was your plan? How were you gonna take us alive?
Knock you unconscious. Drag you there. We had a cart nearby to throw your bodies on one way or another.
So,
How were you supposed to take us?
Did you say where?
Yeah.
Somewhere outside of Shinebright.
and you were supposed to meet with one or two. How many people were you supposed to meet with?
I don't know.
Who would know?
Probably Malrin.
That's what I've gathered. That is what I have gathered. So, I don't think you should live. But I'm willing to compromise and just get rid of your capability to do magic.
I'd rather be dead.
We can arrange that as well.
I mean, those to me are the options, because he could easily go and get stronger and come back after us.
But he's got a dog.
We could have a dog.
And we fixed him. We already fixed his wrist. You like us for that, don't you?
Yes, I'm very grateful for you fixing my wrists. And
Well,
then
you're welcome.
Every time he lies, I want to shove it a little bit more underneath, in company with the pain of Zone of Truth.
Mm-hmm. He just every time he just grits his teeth.
You see, I hate bringing this persona out. I don't like this persona. It does not very good things.
I don't like this persona either.
I pull the blade a little bit out.
I preferred the girl who smacked me.
Ah,
You know, I once interrogated him.
was great fun. I learned a lot of my techniques from him. You're lucky he hasn't done anything to you.
Is it my turn to ask a question?
Of course. It's a quid pro quo, I believe.
What do you have to gain from keeping me here? Why not
The
either
fact-
just kill me or let me go?
Because I'm trying to get a full... You know, a lot of people have tried to kill me in the past. However, not anyone has sent a group to kill me. Most people are man enough to do it face to face. So I'm trying to figure out why you guys... Hi, Six. I'm trying to figure out if you're going to be a threat to me in the future. You know, when I'm done adventuring and I have a nice inn and tavern, will you come out and pull out tweets from years ago and ruin my life?
Guacamole.
Seems to me thus far, I couldn't if I tried.
What's your name?
Oh, fuck, I have to go to my notes.
Mallorin.
This one doesn't.
Mallorin.
Ah,
Mal.
Malfred.
Just Mal.
Davrith.
Davrith.
Maldavrith?
Maldives? No.
Davrith, are you just a bounty hunter? Is that what you do?
Essentially.
Don't you think you should settle down?
Hold on a second. My little brother's at my door.
I was hoping to, once I finished this job. I'd have enough gold for several years, if not longer.
Well, now you're goldless, robeless. I'm keeping your bag.
I don't think I can stop you.
No, you really can't. What I'm trying to figure out, though, is what else you are worth to me.
What is this, a power trip? Are you getting off on this?
No, I'm frustrated. Is what
With
I
a mercenary? For trying to do mercenary work?
No.
Are you that
no.
naive?
I'm frustrated with the queen.
Hey, play shitty games, win shitty prizes.
You're outside the door.
No, he re-entered. He
Oh,
said
did
that
you?
right there.
Oh.
It said, that's why I said high six.
Oh, I
You
hate
can't
when
kick
I hate when you type stuff in and then it's
Oh,
just
sorry.
canon and I don't see I can't pay attention to that at the same time.
So sorry.
You can't kick someone in the shins and then get pissed at them for being hurt.
Then you are too naive to understand what mercenary work is. If I kicked you in the shins because I hated you, surely this would be justified. It was nothing
hate
but
us?
gold coins. No, I mean, actually, come to think of it, a little bit right now.
I flip his hand over and put the blade through it.
Yeah.
He still can use it. I'm like, come on, move your fingers. You can still do it.
I'd rather not.
I'm telling you to, or I'm gonna pull the blade out towards me.
He starts moving his fingers and he just
I remove the blade and wipe it off on my pants and go.
roll a
When I
d4.
okay. Is it a
I've gotten
D4 for
pretty
my
much-
Tanto blade?
What's that?
Is it a D4 for my Tanto blade?
No, but because you're not like literally
Yeah.
attempting to kill him.
I look at 6. When I turn back to Doran, I'm going to vomit for doing this. There will be repercussions for turning into this persona for an extended period of time.
Well, stop
can let
that.
him go.
Stop while you're ahead now.
I kind of put the blade away. I look at him.
Let him go.
Davrith. We're dead. We got that?
You're I will
Say you
tell
understand.
anyone who asks that you are dead.
Also, move far away. If I see you again, I kind of stand up and kind of wipe my pants. I will kill you.
Trust me, I believe it.
The only worth you are to me anymore is for information.
He actually, at least I believe this persona will.
Fair. Also, side note. Wizard, did you learn magic, or were you born with it?
Learned.
Learned. What's it like being, having to learn that way? It's a difficult work.
Painfully slow.
Huh. Glad I didn't have to do that.
6, sort of gently slams the jar of teeth on the table again and says,
He looks over.
You
Ah!
This is the first time we've seen him panic.
that if they're not good, the tooth fairy will come for them.
Ah.
Is his hand still bloodied?
Oh, his hand is not looking great. Yeah, it's like bleeding out. There's blood trickling onto the floor.
Alistair kind of offhandedly just thinks out loud to himself. He's like, "Do you think teeth are crunchy?" And then he turns back and he blinks a few times.
I look at Bess. I will be right back with something to wrap his hand with. No worry about using magic. We can just actually wrap it up.
Well, it's no problem at all. I'm gonna do a level.
If we
2
get
here.
attacked again with like magic, but Doran goes, "You do what you want. I have faith in your choices. I will be right back."
Wait, is his side still stabbed up too?
Yeah,
I think I like pinpricked that honestly with
Yeah.
a 1.
like it was stabbed, but like it's probably already done bleeding.
Okay, then I won't if Doran's saying, or excuse me, if Celio is saying that.
Seal kind of looks back, brings back that. Celio brings back Davrit's fancy like magic ropes, cuts the arm off, and wraps his hand.
Those cost a lot.
Oh.
Ropes?
I rip them with the knife to pieces, and bandage his side and more around his hand. Now they're worthless, like you to me. Let him go, but no magic. He has to walk out the door.
If I walk out the door, no magic, do I live?
If you walk out the door and leave this inn and go back to wherever the fuck you came from, you live.
Go home to your dog. I bet he misses.
She.
She
Bonnie.
misses you.
I'm sure she does.
Awesome.
Does she, would you say, lie over the ocean?
I'm going to give you something, but you have to say under the zone of truth that you were going to use it for your dog.
Fine.
I give him 1 gold.
Well, he's bound, but you like set it next to him.
Like, I open his mouth and put it in his teeth.
Huh?
I am going to go throw up profusely as I slowly switch back to Doran. And then you see him, and he just leaves.
And just a gold coin like between his teeth.
You hear profuse, loud, like dry heaving and vomiting from outside. Oh God! Why?
I'd go with Doran to help comfort him while he's being sick.
There's a metal bucket right outside the door, so that's convenient.
Conveniently, he's puking right into the bucket.
And then cleaning it up because Doran hates mess.
Prestidigitation.
Why?
Hold on, I have it typed out what I'm gonna say to him mentally. Would you rather go to Secret Secrets or would you rather me type it out to you?
That is up to you if you feel the need for secret secrets.
I'll just type it up to you.
Okay. And then you are releasing him?
That's up to you guys. Doran's out.
Best would have gone out with him too.
I'm in favor of doing so.
So Alistair says that to him inside his head and then begins untying him.
Roll intimidation. Advantage. Oh my god!
What the fuck, Alistair?
You see just like a single tear fall down one cheek.
When I said I was taking it easy on you and letting other people do it, I wasn't lying. Now get the fuck out of my sight.
Do you cut the rope, untie it quick?
Oh
or-
yeah, I'd untie him.
Okay.
Yeah, don't ruin my
He
rope.
lies there, just kind of with the he doesn't even take the gold coin out of from between his teeth. He just lies there for a moment, shuts his eyes real tight, lifts his hand slowly and painfully takes the gold coin out, and he looks over at you. Slowly rises.
I sit back and I cross one leg over the other with my cane in front of me and I smile.
He
I slowly reach
sits
out,
up.
take the coin, put it in my pocket.
Okay, you can take the coin.
As he's leaving, I look at him and I go, "Next time, put a bigger bounty on my head."
Will he pass?
I didn't. And he like slowly gets up, staring at Alistair. Sits up, and tentatively walks toward the door, like watching Alistair the whole time.
I've officially scared someone shitless.
He opens the door, looks around, looks back.
Does he
And-
pass by us?
Yes, he will. He'll pass by Doran vomiting and you comforting him. He looks over at you guys.
Davrit, did you know Malloran's family?
No,
Do you know how to contact them?
no.
I'm so sorry about your finger in your hand.
He looks incredibly
Bess is gonna-
confused.
Bess, didn't Doran take his bag?
Yes, I have his bag.
Okay, Bess is gonna give him the bag that she just got from the bag.
The raccoon bag.
Okay.
Yeah, the now clean raccoon bag.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put 2 gold in it and give it to the guy.
He takes it, looks really confused. Your friend took the other gold. He
Then
turns
use
around
one
and
of those
like,
for your dog.
What
okay.
did Doran
I thought-
say?
Six didn't take.
Yeah, he
I
did.
thought I thought Six said take the coin.
No, I took the coin.
Yeah,
Oh,
he took it right out
gotcha,
of his mouth.
gotcha.
And so
My
he,
bad.
he goes, okay, and he speed
Wait.
hobbles out of there.
Before he leaves, I
Uh-huh.
say, wait, and I slowly take the coin out of my pocket and put it back between his teeth.
He's just
Davrit,
ah,
we're not here.
ah,
We're dead.
ah.
Throws up a little bit into the bucket, cleans it immediately. Also, I like what you've done with your hair.
Ah.
By the way, would I have listened to him for a minute talk in
Sure.
total?
Yeah.
Okay, as I look at him, I like I like what you've done with your hair, and I slowly change into him, and I sound like him. I will ruin you if I need to. And I turn back.
He turns around and speed hobbles the fuck out of there. And
I think we just ruined a man's life.
well,
And then
yeah, as Doran is vomiting,
again,
Six is
For the second
sixing.
time
Bess
dealing
is
with this
trying to
man.
Bess is attempting to help Doran, and Alistair is sitting smug, feeling real good about how incredibly he just intimidated somebody.
I didn't think it would work that way.
Possibly smelling a little bit of shit waft through the air. We will pick up next time as you guys probably start heading toward priests.
I hope so.
No, we have other things to do. I think I'm gonna make this my new town to live in.
You might as well at this
All right.
point.